David.
Tim.
Hold on now. Hold on now.
Okay.
I mean, we should be live right now, but hold on now. You wouldn't believe what it takes to get a damn cup of coffee, man. Fuck, dude, I was at McDonald's for like fucking 30 minutes, man.
Stupid ass Satan, slow ass.
I just wanted to get the stream started before I fucking got into my coffee here and got everything set up. Because I'm not gonna lie, we are late to our own shit here.
I thought I was sitting there because I thought we were gonna do green screen again.
Oh no!
And that was our position last time.
Dude, what happened to my stir straw? Hold on, dude, we are not ready. This is supposed to be the the fucking grand opening of this stupid ass. Oh, I got it.
Oh.
So you were watching the episode 1, refreshing on it?
I watched episode 1, but I was going for 2. I actually, not only did I hear all the episodes you watched last night vividly, but because I couldn't sleep because I was so sick, and so I heard all of it. And on top of the fact that I heard it all, I've already seen the whole show once before. So.
Oh, okay, good. So then you are caught up. And I wanted to read these pre-comments here while we were waiting for our slow ass. Oh fuck, that's a lot. Okay, hold on. How do you even pronounce the name? Igsley? Igsley says my body is ready for this. It's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Igsley. Igsley? Igsley.
Igsley.
What do you think?
I think it's Igsley.
All right.
Because he's got a lowercase I next to the 2 L's.
It's a she. You said, well, let's not assume gender. Hold on now. Okay. No, but okay, so this is literally the only good thing I get. I get no cake, no presents, no nothing. So thanks for
this will be just for you.
Yes. Well, what do you know about that? And then Lily Page. Remember Lily? She was around in Fruits Basket. Fuck. I haven't been around in a while. Damn, yeah, you haven't. Fuck you, Lily.
Yeah.
Also, if you thought Fruits Basket was confusing, well, let's just say my girlfriend could follow Fruits Basket, but you turn this on and she is done. Wait, hold on.
Wait, she doesn't like
follow Fruits Basket.
She can't follow this.
She can't.
She can't follow us.
No, she can't follow Devil's a Part-Timer. She's saying.
That's the most simple premise ever made. What are you talking about?
And then Pixel, you're talking about the show. That's what I thought. This Pixel gaming is nuts. Who knows? So how's the weather we're having? Very cold. I just want to catch up on these comments before we get going. I mean, we got all the time in the world. We are chilling today. Let's see, only 3 minutes late. Yeah, my bad. It was McDonald's, I swear. Fucking, what's her name? Chi?
Oh yeah, Chi.
You know, what's his name? Sadal. He was doing a good job at that front computer, but Chi, she was fucking everything up back there pouring my coffee.
Yeah, their gigantic tits bouncing, knocking things over.
Rosie Rose. Sup, I seen your reaction to Fruits Basket. It was funny. Oh my goodness. You thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
Wasn't funny for us.
Just call her Lee. Oh, right. Alright, you just call her Lee or Lee, right? L-I, Lee?
Which one?
Lee.
Okay. Alright, Lee.
I'll just call it Lee. Alright, and then one more thing. I wanted to copy this one thing from the description into the... I wanted to have this at the top, but, you know, because we're so fucking late, that's our fault. I want to just copy, you know, the membership thing I'm going to want to try out here.
Oh, yeah.
Did I spell everything right? Oh, no. Oh, well, there it goes.
You have to hold...
I forgot. Shift, enter. Okay. My bad. All right, so let's just get into this. And we'll still be reading the comments and trying to stay up to date with the comments and everything. But, I have my notes over here.
Yeah, I got the notepad.
Alright, so we're only doing the first 5 episodes of The Devil is a Part-Timer because that's all we watched this week. Generally, we're going to try to keep it to like 5 episodes a week, generally. I was actually going to hit you guys up last night to watch the last, I think it's 13 episodes. We were going to watch the last, like, 8 episodes, but I forgot what I was doing. I was either streaming or I was editing the new Sonic video for the original channel, and so I was like, bah. Don't even do none of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, first 5 episodes here. There will be spoilers for the first 5 episodes. Of
course. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Spoilers are not allowed in the comment. Yeah, you say that, but
yeah,
it's like, yeah.
Only
I guess. Well, hey, we do have the power to say if you say any spoilers, you're booted. But that won't prevent them from saying it. So who knows? So
just know that the show is not a spoiler-free show.
Oh, and David,
Yeah.
we got a little upgraded here. I know what I'm doing with OBS now. We got some slides.
Hey, yeah.
We got some slides of what we watched.
All right.
So you look how fancy this is, man. Look,
yeah,
man,
great.
we're coming up in the world.
So high class.
Okay. Well, so I hope everything is good on the other end. It looks good on our end. Yeah, actually, we'll look at the sample stream real quick and see. Yeah, yeah, we are good. We are golden. So for the first 5 episodes, what is your? I mean, I can't really ask you for your first impressions, huh? Because you've already seen the whole thing. But I mean, what do you think of the first 5 episodes? Just put it that way.
I guess.
Do you remember episode 5 where we left off? Lucifer and the battle.
Lucifer showed up. Yep.
Yeah,
and punched him in the face.
Well, the devil punched Lucifer in the face.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
But so maybe not my first impressions, but coming back to it again. I think. What do you think about the voice acting?
You know,
the English dub.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we watched it in English dub. Instead of subtitles. You know, did you know the intro? When I was getting these slides, as you can see, it's subtitled. And so I was watching it in Japanese when I was getting the slides. And
that was like they speak in like what's their land?
Oh, I don't know. Lothriel? It was close, something like that. Something like that. I don't know.
Anybody?
Yeah, what's the land?
Ariandel.
I don't even know, man. I've got my notes, but I didn't even write down what the land was. That fuck me, dude.
In Orlando. Well, anyway.
Shit, I lost my train of thought. What were you saying?
Oh, voice acting. How is it?
Oh, voice acting.
Because English, anime has a bad reputation for having horrendous voice acting.
You know, it's
in
not,
English dub.
It's not so bad, actually.
I'd even go far as to say it's one of the best of the English dubbed animes.
You know, my favorite English dub anime is actually Enta Isla. Yes, thank you. Yes. So yeah, Ergo Proxy is actually my favorite of the voice acting dubbed.
Yeah.
And that's probably because that's probably my favorite anime. But I mean, the voice acting not bad. Like in Fate Zero or Fate Stay Night, the voice acting was horrendous. Oh my god, don't ever do that again, please. What's her fucking name? The main character girl in
Rin.
Rin. Oh,
I think
that English voice acting was terrible.
Yeah. Well,
absolutely
I didn't mind
horrible.
It,
but yeah, the voice acting for English was not bad. And when I was watching it in Japanese. Some of the things that I wrote notes for, as far as like what they would say, is different, obviously, because in translation it gets lost.
I know.
But like, so yeah, like in English, what's the dude's name? Asael or Alciel? Alciel, the blonde dude.
The I'm sorry, master.
Yeah. I think it's Alciel or something like that. Because in the English, he's like, alas! What was that when he was talking to the cops and he said something? But in Japanese, it's something completely different.
Oh,
and then when he's riding the bike and the devil gets on it, Sidel, and he's like, yeah, let's go, you know. But in Japanese, it's just like onward, steed, or something. Like
no, in English, it was onward, and they named the bike after like a horse or whatever?
No, yeah. But he said yeah in English. Like, he's like, yeah.
Oh, but in Japanese,
like a horse. In Japanese, he says like a sentence in Japanese. It's weird. It's different.
Interesting.
But, I mean, it's still all good. You know, I would say, like, if you're not super picky, like a lot of people are, I used to be picky.
If you're not religious about it.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be, like, Japanese subtitles only.
Yeah, if you just have, like, an maybe not objective, but a subjective kind of like, this sounds better. Then just listen to what sounds better, you know?
Yeah.
I mean?
See, here we go. Alciel. How do you pronounce that?
Alciel, yeah.
Alciel and Shiro. Ashia.
I think Shiro is
Shiro's his original name. No, Alciel is his human name. And Shiro is his name from Enta Isla.
Oh, okay. Because Alciel sounds like a...
See? Lee likes the dub.
Ha!
Yeah.
See?
Virtual high five.
Yeah. you know what's funny? That's actually what got me to watch it. Long time ago, I saw on YouTube they had a kind of like a clip. Yeah, I see it is
other way around. Fuck.
Anyway, so I saw like a clip. They were like Funimation was advertising it, so they showed a clip on YouTube, and it was a really funny scene. It actually made me laugh. I was like, man, anime is usually not funny. So, and then it was in English too. I was like, man, it sounds good. It's funny. I'll check it out. So just the little clip they showed me was good enough to convince me to see it.
Yeah, because I remember I had a chance to watch this anime a long time ago, and about maybe 5 years ago or whatever, how long ago it was. That chick that we got the Aya yes
yes
by pretty much making fun of her. But yeah, she got me to watch it, and then because of her, I got a bad taste in my mouth. You know those people that
yes.
Yeah, you get
like I can't stand Doctor Who now.
Yeah, exactly, because your girlfriend made you watch everything, which at the time it was, I mean,
sure.
That's a whole different can of worms. I like Doctor Who, except for Matt, what's his name? Matt Smith?
You know what?
Matt
it is
something?
true.
He was okay.
You know what? I'll take it back. I don't hate it, but I do get kind of like, ugh, when I think about it.
Those people in your life, they make you do stuff, and then you just get a bad taste in your mouth forever for the stuff that you did it with them. But yeah. So, all right, with that said, all right, that was all English. Oh, you know what? I wanted to check, too, if anybody cares to say, like, are we sounding okay? I think the audio's good. The mic's good. On our end, everything looks good. We're having some internet issues, so the bit rate is kind of low, so it doesn't look great, but I hope our voices are coming. That's the biggest issue. So if it's not, let us know, and we'll kind of tittle with the settings a little bit. But yeah, voice acting, I think it's great for English, and subtitles is cool too. How about art for the for the first 5 episodes? What do you think on that? Yeah,
it's good. I'd say it's very pretty high up there. It's not let's see here. I actually, believe it or not, haven't watched that many anime, so I don't know what to compare it to. Okay, it's like exponentially better than all these stupid animes we've been watching on the show. Like,
well, hey, no. Granted, those are old. Those are old.
Oh, you're right.
You can't say that. I mean, like they're like 2005, 2007. Which, I mean, anime didn't really start looking good until like 2010 and above. Maybe I'm just tripping because I myself haven't been that. Like I haven't watched too many animes. I mean, I could list the animes that I've watched on all my fingers. So I mean, but no, I think the art's really good. I mean, let's see, I like the style of like Ergo Proxy. That was from 2005, but that was good though.
See, yeah. And
damn, I just
the animation and well, because like I like the art style. It is nice and crisp. It doesn't look washed out or anything. It's nice and clear. Like one of my favorite animes just for the art alone is Gurren Lagann. I think that anime looks gorgeous. And
you tried to make me watch that. I couldn't take that.
Yeah,
I can't do
it's too silly. I don't mind silly anime, but he does. That's the difference. So that's fine. But anyway, no. So I don't know if I could say it's that good, but it is very pretty to look at. And the animation, like not necessarily the art, just focusing on the animation itself, like the movement and stuff, like the laser beams and shit.
You know what I like?
Looks really good.
Is when they like, it's kind of like when they zoom in on their faces, like fucking. It's gonna take me a minute to get these names down.
Sure.
The arch nemesis Amelia. Yeah.
Amelia, yeah.
I have her in my notes.
Or Emmy Yusa, as she goes by in the
Emmy Yusa. Hold on, man. Wait, Amelia. Oh, you fucking right, dude.
Amelia the hero in Ente Isla, and then on Earth she's Emmy Yusa.
All right, Amelia is on Ente Isla, and then what was the other one?
Emmy Yusa.
Emmy. Oh, that's pretty easy. Amelia, Emmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote down these names in the notes, but I think I didn't specify which one was the human world because when they're talking to each other, sometimes they'll use
they will
human
sometimes.
voice, and sometimes they'll use the Ente Isla voice.
Yeah, I feel
name. I mean,
right. I feel like, and of course Satan. Satan. That's easy. Everyone knows that name. Sadao is like you really gotta try to remember. But I think sometimes it depends on the character. Like, not LCL. Yeah, LCL.
LCL.
He'll kind of refer to him as Lord Satan.
Yeah,
he's still kind of,
He kind of reminds me of Wiener from Karen.
Yeah, there we go.
Lord Satan.
He really reminds me a lot of him, actually. But I actually like LCL better.
Oh, of course.
Because he makes me. Yeah, I think he's. How do I put this? They did that character better. Like he actually, I find him a lot more funny. I find Wiener a little more on the annoying side. I don't know about you, but
yeah, Wiener does get pretty annoying. I will not lie.
Yeah, and Alcia, while he does like overreact and like, oh, I'm sorry, how could you even think of having mercy? Like, but it's so entertaining. So
yeah,
I really like that character.
Okay, we need to address real quick Rosie
right.
Rose comment of also I love art animation and romance, also dub anime since I don't understand other languages except English. So yeah, what did you guys watch this already? Now,
so what, she doesn't speak English?
No, she says she understands. She doesn't understand any other language.
That isn't English?
What did you say? Is the stream all the way over? No, we just started. Don't be stupid.
Oh no, don't worry.
No.
It's only 15 minutes in.
No, the stream is not already over. We're
just getting started.
The way that we're just free flowing our thoughts right now. We haven't even started talking about the episodes in depth. Like I said, we're doing episodes 1 through 5, and we're just gonna go. I mean, we're just going wherever. That's all this is. I mean, it will be what's it called? DVR'd. It will be recorded and archived.
Oh, it'll be archived, yeah.
So yeah, you can watch it later too in full or in pieces or however you want to do it.
Yeah.
But no, she says that she loves art, animation, and romance. And I thought she was saying that she only watches. I'm assuming because correct me if I'm wrong. But she likes art, animation, and romance in dub because it's easier to understand the language. But I don't think that's what she actually meant. But
I think that's it. Yeah, she doesn't understand other languages that except for English. Okay, so she's
so
us.
retarded. We're like, what the hell does that mean?
We're dummies. No.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I prefer dub because I mean, you know, they always provide subtitles when you watch in Japanese. But I don't like to read.
Yeah, English they do sometimes try to bridge that language gap or the translation gap, you know. They try to, like, obviously if they do a direct translation it's not going to make sense.
Oh, it'll look weird.
So so it's kind of nice for them to make jokes but relate them to English subtext. And I think you said this. You were the one that changed my mind on that, and I was like, okay, that makes perfect sense.
There are jokes or even just lines of dialogue that aren't even remotely the same. Well, maybe in the same realm.
Yeah, but, and then they have to put that parentheses subtext or the subtitles where it's like, oh, in Japanese this means, you know, and you don't want to do that. You know, it's nice to have dub. But I was gonna answer her next question in that paragraph, which was something about like, did you guys watch this already? We watched episodes 1 through 5.
I have seen it in its entirety a long time ago. I'm rewatching it again with this goof for our review.
You know,
for our review. So
just 5 episodes today, and then next week we will be watching the rest of the anime. So keep up with us, watch the anime with us, so we're all together on this and we all know what's going on. But anyway, let's get into episode 1 if we can. I mean, I already have the slide up. I was preparing to, but you know.
Right, yeah.
All right, so episode 1, as far as notes go, I mean, go anywhere you want, but if we need help, I got my notes here.
Sure. I'm glad you did those, actually.
I remember the first thing that we addressed was that in this opening not title card, but the opening scene, it said that Lucifer was the devil's assistant.
Yeah,
I thought Lucifer was Satan.
Yeah. I always thought that was so interesting how I mean, it is a fantasy world. It's not it's based off of it, I guess. Inspired. So
the Japanese don't know Judeo-Christian
they don't know anything.
philosophies or theology. They don't know that.
Like, our Satan is what's their Satan?
I don't even know if they have a Satan. I'm not well versed in Japanese theology, but
anybody know their
I just know they got like a million different spirits and deities and demons and
God.
There are different types of spirits, like where Americans get like the Grudge from and the Ring Girl and like
all those cool,
all the greatest spirits and demons have always been from Japanese culture.
Okay, but yeah, no, it's not the devil in the show. It's inspired.
No, he. Well, I mean, it's the devil is a part-timer. So, I mean, he is the devil.
Yeah.
They're all demons.
Demons
and devils is the same thing, I think.
You know what's interesting? I've been told by you-know-who that devil... Because I was talking about... Oh, yes. I don't remember what I was saying. I was saying something about demons. And she was like, oh, what? And it was so weird. Instead of just correcting me and being like, oh, no, it's devil, not demon, she actually got confused, expecting me to know the difference. Like, what? What do you mean demon? What? And then, yeah, you know, demons, like, you know, in biblical, historical, and like, oh, no, that devil, not demon. So I don't even know where the word demon came from.
Because there's devils,
yeah,
and then there's demons.
You know, I think,
but Satan is not the demon.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe demons are more like in the world spiritual creatures, but then devils are like in hell.
Right, yeah, from hell. You know, I think I may have actually looked up the definition for devil and then demon and compared them, and I think demons are more mythical, fictional spirits. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that.
Now, hold on. I think we need to address Rosie Rose here, saying, so are we going to do this or not? I think she might think this is a reaction video. A reaction thing.
Oh, no.
It's not.
This is a review.
This is their review. This
Sorry.
is like a podcast.
No, we have already seen. Yeah.
Are we going to do this? We're doing it right now.
Yeah.
This is it. This is all you're going to get. This is all we can offer you.
Tim, what'd you title this? Did you even clarify?
Yeah, I put Fantasies Anime Club, The Devil is a Part-Timer, episode 1 through 5, live stream podcast. Do you even know what the fuck a podcast is?
Didn't come out of my mouth.
Dude, what do you think?
No, we're just reviewing what we have seen already.
You think we got like 100,000 subscribers or something? Yeah. You don't think this is out of some basement? Like what? What?
No, yeah. No, we were reviewing what we have already seen.
Yeah, but that whole intro thing was pretty nice. I felt that what really well established the world and everything.
Oh yeah,
and established what was going on, and they didn't dwell too much on it. The anime really got going really fast.
They didn't take like 30 minutes. Oh yes, the realm of Ente Isla was created by the 15 lords. It didn't bore you. It was it just gave you a brief. All right, Satan, and you know it's funny. It's
Rose like, sorry,
it's okay. Don't worry about it.
It's all good. We're all a bunch of nubs here.
Yeah.
Fucking nerbs.
Yeah. No, but it was interesting. Actually, before you arrived, I was watching it again to refresh, and it was interesting because the narrator was saying. He was talking about like, oh, and the creatures they like get strength from the darkness or whatever, and then he said, and then the devil wanted to conquer the humans to create a world of darkness for his kind to thrive in, and I never caught that before, and I'm like, huh, maybe it's not totally pure evil, maybe he just wants somewhere for his
I think we will actually get into that, how they like humanize the devil in this anime, and I mean that no pun intended because he literally becomes a human. But yeah, I think we'll address that later. But so the next thing that I thought was interesting, I thought was stupid, like how the cops how does this go? They wanted to take him to the station. Remember how we were like that doesn't make any cops in Japan. What?
It's Japan.
Like this ain't no America freedom.
Yeah.
But however, I did note later on that it's because they were injured, I guess, and that's because they came from battle, and then when they went to the portal, they were injured.
Right, duh.
So it's
they
not
had just been in a big fight.
Yeah, so I mean, you can't really see it through the animation, but they are like bruised up and bloodied, I guess. And the cops were like, "Oh, you know, we gotta make." But I don't know why they brought to the police station though. Why not to like a hospital or something?
They might have looked suspicious with their big coats. You know what's funny?
Dude, this is Japan. Everybody cosplays in Japan. They go to work in cosplay.
Yeah. I keep saying that, and then I keep remembering. Oh yeah, it's Japan. Because like I keep remembering seeing on like that cops show or whatever. There were a couple of guys dressed up as Akatsuki members, and you know they have the big black coats, and they're like, hey, you know, because they could be hiding stuff in there.
Yeah.
So.
That's true.
That's America. No, it's different.
Well. Yeah, anime conventions are not so good in the West in general, I think, man.
I don't even let you come with a plastic stupid ass sword.
You can't come in with like a plastic shit. The popo are dumb. I agree with that. That is stupid. But yeah, then nothing really happens that's very interesting for the next few minutes. But however, we get to the landlady. Like, is it human?
Oh god.
Ew. We're still both kind of sick, I guess.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Not, in my notes, all I wrote, she's so fat.
Yeah, it was funny.
I don't even know if I even said anything interesting about her. Her name just meaning beauty and radiance.
Oh, it was
I thought that was funny how they set that up. Kind of just being cheeky and stupid about it. But she does have a bigger purpose in the anime, which I think we can talk about later because she comes up later too. Mm-hmm. Okay, no, this is interesting though. I liked how they set up.
Wait, go back.
What?
It's Miki.
Miki.
Not
I didn't say
No, Igsley or ill or whatever.
Oh, landlady is is something. No.
Oh, is. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, she's just writing her mind or thoughts.
Sorry. Yeah, she was thinking out loud. My bad.
Oh,
I thought she was saying her name is Okay.
No, but I do have actually a really good, interesting point about this anime is they did a really good job. Like, I was noticing how they were setting up the story, like how we mentioned at the beginning of the anime, how they kind of set up the world through Enta Isla and all the mythology just really quick in like 5 minutes, and they did a good job doing it, and then they just put us right into the anime, into the world, and that was pretty cool.
It was really good, really cool fight scene too.
Yeah, and about 10 minutes into the anime, they start establishing that what's the fucking names? Shiro, or is he Ashia? Ashia, yeah, Ashia and Sadao. They established like this married couple kind of dynamic.
Yeah.
And I mean that's really good. I mean, especially for an anime like this, a fish out of water anime, you need some. I mean, for comedy purposes, I like that. I really do.
Yeah, it's fun. I had a thought.
You had a thought and it's gone.
Well, yeah. While I'm trying to remember.
My brain, I'm trying to move so fast, and I'm getting ahead of myself. You need to relax, man. This coffee's getting to my brain.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Well, it's over then, I guess.
Okay.
Nah, but yeah, the devil's basically a lazy fuck, Sadao, and then Ashia is like the mom or the wife of the house, and he's just there to like clean up after him and wash his clothes.
That's what I was gonna say. It actually wasn't related, but I might as well throw it out there. It's real short. It's real brief. Does anybody know if this is based off a manga? I don't think it is. I think this is actually one of the few just original anime.
Fuck, I have no idea, dude.
Oh,
yeah,
which would explain why they didn't get to finish it.
Oh, they never did finish it?
No.
I mean, 2 seasons though, yeah. Or just 1?
I remember there being like 10 episodes. It's really, really short.
There's 13 episodes.
13, okay.
This first season thing.
All right. Yeah, it just 13 and then it's done. I mean, it's not like cut off like a cliffhanger or anything. It does have a manga. I wonder why they couldn't finish it.
Well, that happens all the time. All the time, animes.
But it's so good.
Mangas are. I think like Naruto's like the only anime that went all the way to the end.
Jeez,
I don't even know.
That's true,
dude.
huh? Yeah.
The mangas last so long, it's ridiculous.
I know. But like, I'll mention the end, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah.
No, but I really do appreciate that that dynamic between the two, because otherwise the anime would be pretty stale. Because I mean, it wouldn't get anywhere until Emmy showed up.
Right, and then they have an old couple dynamic.
Oh no, they have a boyfriend girlfriend dynamic.
Oh, there we go.
They. Oh man, she's got such a hots for Sadao.
Yeah, it's so good.
Fuck, it's interesting.
So good.
Yeah. So good.
But yeah. I know. Yeah.
Okay,
that is true.
Here's like another thing too. Yeah. The character development in this anime is really strong if you think about it.
Yeah,
like,
there's so much good I have to say about this.
I think Sadao always ends up being this lazy person that doesn't really do anything or get anything, and he's kind of
And he wastes his money on pleasures.
Well, now hold on. Now he didn't. He argued that he did not waste any money because he needed the bike, he needed the fridge,
the movies. He's been seeing movies.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're right.
You're right. It's like
if
you see a movie, do it at the end of the month.
Oh yeah, because it's matinee or it's half price. Yeah, but the character developing, like, what I don't understand is first of all, he's the devil, man. He is the devil. He is Satan himself. But yet in this anime, when he like gets his job at McDonald's, he becomes so devoted and responsible, and he takes his job so seriously.
You would never find a person like that in real life.
Well,
who cares about their job that. Well, like, I mean, who tries
I thought
that
you were gonna
hard?
say something regarding to the anime, but just in life in general.
Oh no, in real life,
there's no such thing.
there are no McDonald's employees in real life that they just don't care. They're like, they plop their food on the tray, they just throw it at you.
Especially at McDonald's.
Yeah. Well, like, this guy's like offering to heat up this woman's milk for her baby and stuff.
Oh yeah,
it's nuts.
And Lily says maybe he's always been misunderstood. Boom.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
Which is, again, like at the beginning when the narrator's explaining why he's trying to take over into Isla. Again,
remind me.
Oh, to provide a world where his dark feeding, devils can
because
survive.
they thrive off of fear.
Or darkness.
Oh, darkness.
So.
That's true. So
fear though, because they get strength. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's established later.
Yeah, later.
Wish someone cared about my food like that. No one ever will. I'm sorry.
It's too bad.
But yeah. So I think that's a very interesting topic, and we'll talk more about his character development later.
Yeah, but in all the anime I've seen, it's got to be one of the best for character development. I would have to say. I mean, Ergo Proxy, of course. Mwah! Great character development. I remember being so heartbroken when Iggy died. Even though he's a robot, they give him so much personality. It's great. But yeah, this is another one of those gems. The characters are on a bunch of one-note, stupid, annoying,
except
screaming.
for Chi or Chai, whatever her name is.
Yeah, but I think that's like the whole point of her character. She's just this really irritating, clingy girl.
Yeah, her voice is really annoying. However, I don't find her as annoying as what's her name for Fruits Basket? The main character? I forgot already.
Didn't care enough to remember.
I did not. The one always crying.
Yeah, right. The one who you always like. Yeah.
I was the rice ball in the Fruits Basket. Toru,
hey!
There it is.
There we go, Lily. Fruits Basket fan.
Yeah, not as bad as Toru, and not as bad as Karen either. Those romantic animes though, those are shit. Those shoujo romantic.
Yeah, and this is not shoujo. I would say this is a. Well, it's fish out of water.
Fish out of water. That's a different genre entirely.
And it's a comedy, but it does have like some light little romantic.
And it isn't no ecchi comedy like Prison School, which is James's favorite.
It's
Oh, speaking of James, he's not here right now.
Oh,
I mean, that's obvious at this point. But I mean,
said anything yet?
Yeah,
if you haven't noticed
he's
by
just been
now.
sitting here, just chilling, just listening. Nah. Unfortunately, James is unreliable.
Da-na.
Yeah, when it comes to like pre-recorded stuff, it's we can work around that and work around James's retardation.
Sure.
But when it comes to live stuff that I schedule ahead of time. James. All right, well, on to the happiness meal.
The happiness meal.
That's all I have in my notes. Oh, typical James. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep.
No, but yeah, I just thought that was funny because I remember that one episode. It was from Fruits Basket, where we were all saying like different things. Like, what was it? It was like, because you ended up saying happiness, but we were saying different. Remember?
Oh no, it wasn't during recording. We were watching.
Are you sure?
Oh no!
It had to be a recording because I named the episode "Happiness."
I remember it being on the TV. Because I remember like sitting on the couch.
Well, it was couch time.
Yeah.
No, we were all saying different words like dramatically.
Oh yeah, you were making him sound weird.
Yeah,
and then I said happiness.
Yeah.
Right.
And then ever since then, we've just been, Lily knows. She remembers the episode.
Dude, #1 fan. Hey.
I remember all of Lily's fucking books she wrote in the comments
section. Oh, she wrote entire novels
down there. I only read like half of that, to be honest with you.
Oh. Well, who reads the comments? We do.
Oh my goodness, Johnny, you cute. Look at your face. Look at the eyes. Oh my goodness.
Oh, hey, any of you goofs, if you can tell me who else the voice. Oops.
Oh, Lily, too bad. Too bad.
If you, well, I guess I can't give you anything to reward you, but like, tell me if you know, because you guys have seen this, right? Devil's a part-timer. Tell me who Chi's voice actor is. You should know. You guys should know.
It's only a Google search away. Shit. I don't want to do none of that though. We could though.
Oh, well, I know.
I just you know.
I'm seeing if they can. If
Oh, yeah, you
do
get 2 cookies.
Yeah,
You get 2 cookie points.
Yep, get 2 cook points.
But yeah, the next slide, I took this frame because it was letting me know, reminding me that about how Sadal is so like accommodating. You were talking about him warming up the milk for the baby, and like he's like when he's at work, he is so like dedicated and devoted, and that just. I think we already talked about this, really.
Yeah.
That just seems like so out of place for him. But we later learn, and it
he's
gets
trying
answered.
to build an empire.
Well, there's that.
There
is that. But it's also that he's become a human, and so he's having different emotions and different motivations for being a human than he would otherwise as the devil, because it's a different body, it's a different brain, kind of way, you know.
Oh, yeah, you got it. It's happy. It's happy.
The
the
voice
cat.
actor does someone else. I see.
Oh, sorry, I should clarify. But yeah, Happy from Fairy Tail, little blue cat. They do the same voice too. They don't even try to sound different. It's the same like voice. Anyway.
Also, I wrote in my notes. I was wondering if Sadal was like if he was manipulative or sociopathic, because it seemed like a devil. Like, I mean, it kind of seemed like he's a bit sociopathic when he was talking to Emmy about taking over the world and rising in social status and wealth and all that stuff. And maybe he is sociopathic in that way, where he acts nice and he acts like really accommodating and everything, but it's really like an ulterior motive. But I just don't know if that's the case, because of how he started to save people in that one episode when the earthquake happened. So I still don't even know. It just seems like he's just changed his heart. His heart grew 4 inches or 4 sizes that day or whatever.
Yeah, I think it is his new human body, maybe. We'll have to see.
Oh, I thought it was a different slide. That was next. Yeah, Sadal's amazing. Oh my god! Oh, it's Emmy.
The woman.
No, when I first saw this, I had forgot that Amelia was the angel child that was sent to. I didn't know she was the one in the gold. I forgot.
Right.
Like, I didn't notice her when she was mad.
That was a kind of cool reveal. Like, if you had never seen it before.
I was like, this fucking girl's nuts.
Yeah.
Like, and it was interesting how he gave her the umbrella at the beginning of the anime. And again,
that
he's
was
like so
cool.
nice.
You would not have that was so cool seeing it for the first time and not knowing, like, oh, okay, this is a developing little love interest, and then she turns out to be Amelia.
That was pretty clever, although I do think it was pretty obvious.
Oh yeah, I didn't catch it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't catch it either. Wait, no, poor Satan deserves everything. He loves Earth. You mean his wealth and status? He deserves gaining wealth and status because he loves Earth. Well, I don't know. Well, the first 5 episodes, I would still be skeptical, but I'm sure that that's what happens. But anyway. Right. But yeah, this chick, Emmy, when I first saw her, I was like, this girl's nuts, dude. She's like looking at him so mad. And then she's like, I've been watching you through the window. And then he's like, why did you come in and get you a McDick? Yeah, she's like, I'm watching you across the street. Yeah, it was a good reveal, I think. And I do like her character design and everything. But I was talking about the artwork and closing up on her face. Like, she makes some weird ass faces in this anime.
Yeah, you know, she makes a pretty scary one too. Like, she looks furious, like really, really fucking mad in some scenes. Like, you know, some anime they have a hard time. Like, they just do this, what they have to, you know, just eyebrows tilted, scowl. They don't like put all the, you know what I mean? Like, they don't put emotion into the face.
They do
yeah, just the minimal effort. But like this anime with facial expressions, they go all out.
If Lee would have ran, I would have fucking ran too. She pulls out a knife in the next episode, but yeah, this girl, I've dealt with women like this. Oh goodness, nah, but she's cute though. No. I would describe. Let's take a moment to just adore
break her down.
Emmy's. No, just to admire Emmy's art design and whatnot. Just take a quick moment. What's the next slide anyway? Oh, poof. That's next episode. But no, I don't think she's cute. I think she falls more into the category of maybe hot, or maybe beautiful. There's a difference.
Elegant, maybe.
Not elegant. Well, when she's Amelia from
not
what's the place? Enta Isla. When she's from there, maybe she's elegant.
You know, that is funny. That's the only reason I said that. I had a flash image in my mind of like in her armor, like jumping around like weightlessly, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty elegant.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I mean, in that world, yes, I would agree with you there. But I think she's more of a hot, because women who are hot, they're more like aggressive, and they're more.
You know what's really? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna pull that out of my ass.
Oh, good thing I stopped you. I was just saying it's funny, cause obviously everyone's different. I kind of find her more cute, kind of the angry.
Explain your case, faggot.
I can't. Maybe, man, I don't know, cause I guess some guys do find like girls that are kind of angry like that cute in a way, like kind of like, I guess maybe, I don't know, I hate to say this, but maybe it's kind of like, oh, don't take it seriously, like, oh, you're so angry, so cute, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
so non-threatening, little baby. I like it when your nose feels like that. Oh my goodness, and your eyebrows squished together. Oh my goodness.
That's pretty much, I guess, what goes through someone's mind.
Yeah, until she kicks your balls in your sleep.
Wouldn't put it past her.
Yeah, that's something Amelia would do.
Mm-hmm. But no, I'm one of those guys that just find it. Oh yeah, she's pretty.
She just wants.
We know.
Hey, no, that comes later, Lily. Stop it.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have that in my notes for later, but yeah.
But you don't find that cute though, like. In anime when they get angry, like girls?
No, I don't find an angry woman cute at all. That's scary.
I'm talking real life. I'm talking anime.
Well, I'm relating the anime media that I watch
to real life experience.
That's how I like to see it. That's how I like to watch my media. I like to relate it to real life, because why else would you want? Well, I could see how people probably do not. I have different opinions on that.
Yeah.
But how my mind works is I like to watch my media and relate it to real life, like how it applies to real people and their experiences, and how media reflects culture and culture reflects media. That's how I like to watch it. Okay. Otherwise, it's boring to me. Just to escape in a fantasy world and have nothing really to take out of it at the end. But that's just me. That's my very critical mind. So I mean, no one else has to. I'm not saying people have to analyze in that way, but. Yeah.
Yep. Everyone's
different. Were you saying something? I cut you off, or I?
Oh no, I was just saying, like, I find angry Amelia cute. You don't. You find her more hot, which I would agree. It's hot. It's hot.
Yeah, she's hot. Because see, a hot woman, you'd be more inclined to do some bondage with, whereas a cute girl, that's more like a little picnic in the park. You know what I mean? You wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, yeah, that's what cute. That's what you think, I guess. But yeah, sure.
Oh yeah. So since that's the end of episode 1, I just wanted to say, like, that first episode was a really good hook, because like this last scene was very interesting. As I'm talking, like the comment comes up. When I get angry, I start clawing at the eyes. Whoa! Your own eyes? Little psycho.
Shit.
No, other eyes. Other person's not. No, but that episode's like a really good hook. Cause like I'm just gonna say the whole episode 1, like, all in one piece here, right? You get the intro that establishes the world, establishes the mythos and the theology. It's all great. Then you get thrusted into the real world, and you get to see the devil, like, at a job, and like you establish what he's gonna be doing for the rest of the anime, and you establish Chai. She's kind of got a little crush on him a little bit, but that doesn't really come up till the next few episodes. But then you find this crazy chick, and it turns out she is the great angel child, Amelia, come through the portal to take out the devil. And the first episode does, like, usually animes take episodes to get moving and to establish everything, and you need to. Go ahead. I see you wiggling.
That's another thing I really love about this anime. It wastes no time. It's now like 15 episodes, and then finally something starts developing, but even then, it's like you're so sick of it. I love how, but I mean, it's not rushed either, you know? It's the perfect balance. It doesn't take so long that you get bored out of your mind.
It's not rushing into the story. No. It's just establishing everything in like a really concise and effective manner.
Yeah, and it just happens to be a simple enough premise that they can do that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it also takes talent to do it. You know, if you're not talented, you're gonna end up taking forever or rushing into it.
That's true.
So,
but yeah, I mean, it does such a good job at just establishing everything in the anime that you need to know before moving forward. And then they end on that note where she like pulls out the knife, And she's just like, I will destroy you, devil.
That is how the episode ends.
And then it ends, and you're just like, whoa! I need to see like what happens. Like, does she kill him?
There you go. See, that's another great thing they do. They hook you. It's like, I want to see what happens next.
And it wasn't like a frustrating cliffhanger. It was like, because I felt like there was enough in that episode for me to feel satisfied. But yet it did end. Yeah, it did end on a note where it's like, oh, I want some more of that.
Exactly.
I want a little bit more of that.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, exactly. So, what is going on in the chat?
Wait, hold on. For a second, I thought you said you'd want to turn into a giraffe. It did look like giraffe.
Wait, where?
Right here.
Oh,
she wants to turn into a griffin or a phoenix.
Oh,
I love the story behind it, don't you? Yeah. That's what we just said.
Okay.
Dumbass. I'm just kidding.
He's so mean.
Dude, I'm mean. I know, man. I'm so mean to everybody I love.
See? Yeah, people he loves.
All right, now we're getting into episode 2. Yeah, we just spent a whole 45 minutes on one episode. Round 2.
Here we go.
Another 45 minutes. Nah, we're gonna try to blow through this as quick as we can, but there's no time limit set on this. We're gonna go for as long as we feel comfortable. But we do have to go over all 5 episodes though. That's a must. We have to go over all 5 episodes that we watch because we have to do this episodically every week. So depending on how fast we do it, that's a different story. But so in episode 2, the first note I have is the intro. Where is it? I know I have it. Yes, right there. Remember the sprint in the intro? And I think it's only in the dubbed version. I think that she runs for the first episode.
No way.
Yeah, because in Japanese, they have a
different animation.
No. In the Japanese version, right. there's a different opening. It's different. I never even seen it on the English version.
What?
It's different.
They have a different opening.
Like you see the DVD cover I picked. It's like that. It has a bunch of those like strips going through, and they're all like sliding through, kind of like a Disney.
Oh, the cliche kind of.
Yeah, kind of like a Disney XD opening for a Disney Channel show. So that's what it reminded me of.
What?
But yeah, the English version has this the whole time. It wasn't until like episode 4 or 5 that the Japanese version, the subtitled one, did this opening.
That's so weird.
So it took me forever to find this stupid ass slide.
Dude, Can we just talk about that opening real quick?
Yes.
That scene in particular.
Go ahead.
Like, I know she runs like a girl because she is one, but when she's in her knight armor, she's like running all like.
It's like that's not threatening or scary at all.
Like what they should have done is have her running like all badass as a knight, and then when it transitions into her,
she's like, oh
yeah,
oh my goodness, like, what? These heels?
Yeah. Like, she's not wearing heels in the armor. Why the armor didn't have heels? Did the armor have...
Lily even said she's in heels.
Yeah, did the armor have heels? Because, like, she runs like that on the slide that we're showing, but even before, like, it transitions from her armored knight.
She probably has heels in the armor. But I mean,
during the fight, she wasn't running like that.
You don't need to fucking wear. You don't need to have your arms up like that in heels. That's stupid. That's retarded.
She looks like she's getting rid of Glompum.
Glomp
Satan.
That's true. Man, run like that, get your elbows in so you squish your little titties together and get that little crevice going, get a little shadow going, That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, bro.
Survival instinct.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Are you shutting down? Do you need some coffee?
Tea has caffeine.
That's true. Coffee has way more. Plus, I got a ass load of sugar and cream in there. Fuck yeah.
He does have a shitload more.
I also wanted to note too, while watching this, I noticed that the music in this opening scene was really weird. I think you passed out at this time because you were sick. So I don't know if you'll remember, but like it sounded like there was like an Indian or a Middle Eastern guy like singing like chants.
The intro, like
kind of like if you remember the song from Legend of Zelda in the Fire Temple. It was kind of like that. Like it starts and it's kind of like having upbeat music, but then you hear. You
talking about the intro?
No, this
that
fucking
scene.
slide. This scene. That's what I got these slides for, bro.
Something like that.
Get with the picture. Literally.
Literally. I don't remember that.
No, but the music was kind of weird, but it's good. The music. Oh, you know what? We didn't even talk about the music yet. How was the music? If you remember. nothing really stands out to me.
Yeah, it doesn't stand out.
It seems pretty generic.
Yeah, it's not like a score from, I don't know, the guy that does like Jurassic Park and Star Wars and all those iconic, you know, something like that you can remember and stays with you.
Yeah.
But but it's clearly it's good because I'm never watching it and, well, I guess you did, but I'm never watching it and like, oh, what the fuck? So.
Yeah. So the music's interesting though. I mean, I thought it was kind of. I'm trying to remember back, man, if there's anything that me and James said or thought was interesting about the music. I can't remember. Oh, this is gonna get good here. I just gotta make sure I have the right slide here. I got a few of the same slide, I think, or the same scene. Wait, you said I could toss it when I was done. Yeah, she a fucking bitch. Amelia's a fucking bitch.
She is.
Dude, we'll get into that later too.
Yeah.
But I wrote without her magic, she's fucked. Notice that? Like
yeah.
Now she's badass in. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I put any other notes
as
about
the angel human hybrid. Oh, those are Nephilim, I think. I think that's what that's called.
I may have touched on this later, but I'm gonna touch on it now. Oh, there it is. In episode 4, I touched on it again. So we're gonna talk about this later too. But so I'm gonna hold some of my thoughts back because we're gonna get into this later. But yeah, she sucks. Without her magic, she's fucked.
As a normal human.
Yeah, like it sucks because like she acts all like badass and like I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna do
and then
this
she gets
that.
fucked up.
Yeah, like
it's funny.
Yeah, like she's falling downstairs and she doesn't know what to do. It's just bad. Oh wait, Lee in the chat hates Emmy because she was written.
That's interesting.
But she was written that way.
like she understands she's written.
Oh,
so
I see.
Okay.
Yeah, she's written like a bitch.
Yeah, and
Just
I mean
to be a
obviously
thorn in Sadal's
right,
side.
and of course we know that why she hates Satan, but
yeah. I'm so glad that they spent time on her backstory.
I am glad because otherwise, yeah. Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I would say otherwise. I mean, what a spiteful, annoying bitch.
You know, it's a little bit more understanding knowing her background
that helps.
Know like why she's so upset and why she hates him so much.
Yeah.
And we'll touch on that later too. Like there's a very good. She starts crying when she starts telling him about that. Oh, that scene was amazing.
That was a really good scene.
On to continuing this scene though. Yeah, I mean like without her magic, she's pretty much fucked up the ass. She holds no threat except. Oh, that's another thing about these types of anime. Like whether it's a romantic comedy or it's a fish out of water comedy or romance, whatever it is, you always got to have. I mean, it depends who the protagonist is. If it's a female protagonist, usually the guy. You know what though? Actually, a lot of the time, it's not so much a guy that's the thorn in the side. It's usually a woman. Like
another woman.
Yeah, it's another woman. If the protagonist is a girl, like with Karen, it's Emma. Who's the other vampire? Her grandmother.
I haven't even been.
Elda.
I wasn't
Elda.
here for that.
Yeah, but it's Elda's a thorn in her side, and then you have, and then for Fruits Basket, who was her thorn in her side? Really, it was the cat dude and the mouse dude. Really, they're fighting. I don't think Toru had a
no antagonist.
That show was so fucked. No, but you got to have some characters a thorn in their side, you know, and that's what Amelia plays for a little bit of drama, you know.
Yeah.
You have your comedy drama with what's his name, Ashia.
When it's like an action adventure. Oh, sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead.
I was gonna say with Shia and Sadal, or what's his name? Yeah, Shia or Ashia. Oh, Ashia. Him and Sadal, they kind of butt heads in terms of like the married couple complex, or you know,
which
like
is really
that.
funny.
Yeah, but then you have the actual drama in the show, the actual like threat, which is Amelia, until Lucifer comes. But you know, right. Amelia is the active threat in the anime to kind of get the ball rolling and everything, and then you just have the annoying love interest, the crushed girl. Who's Chi, you know, but they've got all the character archetypes in this, and it's great. It's great.
Yeah, and they're not. I think I said this before, but I just love how they're not all one note. They all they have to them is one thing, which both Fruits Basket and Karen seem to suffer from. They're decently complex enough, you know, to be interesting in this show. So. Yeah,
unless it's like Begot HK when the antagonist is kind of just the guy who's clueless about like sex and like the average boy.
The antagonist is the purple hair girl. Remember?
Oh shit, you're right. Fuck. I love that anime so much. I didn't know that. You're right.
Yeah. The one that we couldn't get enough of her. She's just so hot.
Yeah, oh. And she was American too, which is why she was the hottest thing in the world.
Anyway, yeah, but yeah, that's true. The love interest though in that, I forget his name, but yeah, he was pretty one note. Anywho.
Oh, not time for that yet. Oh, that was so. She looked so cute. She's so
I know.
She crying. I'll hold you. Oh, go into my arms. I'll protect you.
Nice warm embrace.
No, just like I also wanted to note before the scene was over that like, she doesn't seem heroic to me.
That was funny. And, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's funny. I'm glad you brought the slide up because at least 2 times I've heard the devil in this say that about Amelia or another character that's supposed to be a good guy. He's like, oh, that's not very heroic. I'm like, what would you know?
Oh, that's true.
You're evil.
Well, he does fight. Like, that would be like saying she doesn't seem very much like a villain to me. You know, he can understand the heroic side of things.
That was dummy. Never mind. Yeah, obviously, yeah, like Superman isn't like Lex Luthor. Pff, that wasn't very villain-like. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. No, but I do like the dynamic of the hero and villain. And in this show, because it's following Satan himself, we do get the show like... At the beginning, it's like they're trying to make you feel sympathy for what is normally archetypically, is that a word? that is the villain. That is the antagonist. Sorry, I think my brain's going.
Oh no, it's going.
The antagonist in the show,
Sugar
like
crash.
you're technically meant to root for the antagonist because you're following the devil, Satan himself. This is the guy that was like destroying Enta Isla, and yet now they're trying to get you to sympathize with him and see things from his point of view.
Oh, go ahead.
He's only trying to save his own little demon friends and the devils, and it's like the same thing the heroes are trying to do. It's just from it's like from a perspective. What's the perspective? Feudalism, or what is it where there is no right or wrong? Everything is
gray.
Yeah.
Gray area. Morally gray.
Yeah, everything's morally gray. There's no like good or bad. Everything just is.
I really like shows and just fiction of any kind, film, video games, where there really isn't a clear black and white. I mean, that can be done well, of course, but I really, because it's so rare, I really like shows like that where it's kind of gray. It's like, well, you know, he's doing some good things, but then he does this. Like Breaking Bad's a good example. But yeah.
Yeah, it's trying to make you root for the villain, and in this case, it is what we just talked about, that it's like it's gray area. It's not neither good nor bad, and we're seeing from the devil's point of view, kind of flipping our preconceived notions on its head, that the devil's good in this scenario. You know, like he's not all bad,
and he's likable too.
Yeah, and he's likable.
Really
made him likable, you know, and he's not evil, and that's why we find, like, we sympathize with him because he turns out not to be evil.
Yeah, he's not just sadistic.
And he's not trying to kill people in this world, at least.
Yeah.
And
he even saved civilians.
And he's trying to rule through an honest, true way, through meritocracy.
That's true. He's not, like, manipulating.
Yeah. He's just trying to work his way up the ladder.
I haven't thought of that. Yeah. He's doing it the hard way. He's working his ass off. He's not
just
manipulating.
To gain wealth and power, but the right way, through economy and
that's so interesting.
I don't know, work and all that stuff.
Makes you wonder what drove him to take Enta Isla by force, huh?
Well, in Enta Isla is different economics. It's a different world. It's a different way of things, and I'm sure magic fucks everything up. The fact that there's magic
in abundance,
all over the place, in abundance, it's different. So yeah, and then Lily in the comments says, after all, every villain is a hero in their own story, and that is true.
You know, as a kid, watching all these like superhero shows, like the Super Friends or whatever, Justice League, I always liked the villains. Like, the villains are always so cool.
The best,
and I even sympathize with them.
Yeah, the best villains are the ones you can sympathize with. They're the ones that you can understand their motivation.
Which is why it's so irritating when you go through these like stupid, like big, dumb blockbuster films, you know, with these
like
one
fucking
note.
Lex Luthor from Batman v Soup.
Yeah, and you got whatever fuck Demogorgon, whatever fuck his name is from Justice League. He has like no personality.
Yeah, when you make a villain, you have to make him
interesting.
You have to make him interesting, relatable, and likable. To be honest with you, you have to understand his motivations.
Heath Ledger's Joker's an excellent example. Brilliant villain.
Yeah. The real question is how they treated him before he tried to take Enta Isla over. That's a good point. Lily Page, you make a very good point with that.
How was he regarded?
Well, I mean, I think it was probably just a good evil dynamic, or in this case, the lack thereof. That
some prophecy or something.
Just think about like a two kings from two different lands. He's one that needed darkness to survive, and the same way that the good people see darkness encroaching on their land, he's seeing light encroaching on his land. Bless me.
You are blessed.
But yeah. So he just wants to protect his way of living and his species, his race, he just doesn't want to go extinct, and he wants to thrive and live. And in a world like that, it's not like us humans where we're all the same. They're different. It's almost like different species entirely, because one lives on darkness and one lives in light. There's no way both can thrive together in one.
Yeah, and I just got an epiphany, dude. So, taking into account what you just said about Ente Isla and how things work there, shit. No, I lost it. Wait, say it again. You like Ente Isla?
Oh, David. Okay. Dark and light. Then the Fire Nation attacked. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Fuck, dude.
You know what?
No one ever gets that. Whenever I say that, everybody, the Fire Nation attacked, they're just like, what?
Thank you, Lee.
Finally.
Thank you, Lee.
Somebody. Thank you. No, what?
I'll try to
remember
rummage.
What you had to say?
I'm trying to rummage.
Darkness, light, encroaching on their land. King, different species, races.
Yeah, basically, I think what I was trying to say was that you remember when he's like, you know what? I like it here. I think it's because it's easier for him to do what he wants to do here.
And no one's trying to take his life.
Yeah. And it's funny because I think that's true. I think he really does feel like, you know what? Here on Earth, it's a lot better for me. You know, I'm not hated, and I forgot, there was like a big thing you brought up that really made it easier for him to achieve his goal here than it is in Ente Isla, but I forgot.
Just that his way of life is threatened because I think I know where you're going. It's that his way of life is threatened because he thrives on darkness, and the other faction thrives on light, and they both cannot exist in one. I mean, I guess they could, but I mean, they both, in this scenario, they both cannot exist in one world, and so they're always trying to fight each other, and Satan and his followers are in threat of dying off and being extinct and not thriving. But in this world, he's like fine with it because he's like, well, nobody's trying to kill me. Like, I can live here.
I can get there fairly.
Yeah, like
there
like
we go.
Satan,
he doesn't have to take it by force.
Yeah, it's just there. He can do it. You know,
that's how the world works. You know, when you get power and money, you get what you want pretty much. So, and then, so now that we know that, there's a scene later where Emmy is like, man, why do you want to stay here? And then he's like, I'm gonna take over this and Ente Isla. But I'm not sure if that's true. I think he just wants to keep this persona.
I think
in front of her.
Yeah, he's just keeping up a persona. You're right. I don't think he's honest about that. He just wants to like prove to her, I am Lord Satan. You know,
right.
like, you know.
Anyway, uphold his reputation or whatever. Anyway,
yeah.
That was
and then Rosie is confused, like a million other people, whether Avatar: The Last Airbender is anime or cartoon. It's cartoon.
Oh yeah, it's
crazies.
You know, even if it was done in I mean, it isn't an anime style, but even if they did the full-on like flow frame rate, you know, mouth sync, not good, all that stuff. Even if they did all that.
What are you trying to say about anime?
Well, okay, that came out wrong. What I mean is, you know, anime, and it doesn't ruin it at all. I don't mind. A lot of people do. People won't even watch anime. Oh, the mouth, they just go bop, bop, bop with their mouth. It's dumb. I don't care. But all I'm saying is that's a style. And even if they went full on, like I said, low frame rate and stuff like that, even if they did all that, it wouldn't make it anime if it wasn't written and produced in Japan.
I'm gonna say everything that you just said, but in the most simplest terms.
Okay, say it better.
Anime
is Japanese.
Only means Japanese cartoon.
Right.
That's all you had to say.
I'm just trying to clarify because sometimes I'll say that and people are like, well, yeah, it's a Japanese style. I'm like, no, it has to be made in Japan. It can look totally like this. But if it wasn't made in Japan, it's not anime. It's still Western. Sorry, I get emotional. Let's go on.
And then Rosie from the chat has officially deemed this series FAC.
Oh yeah, you're
Welcome to FAC.
Fact check.
Oh boy, Amelia. Remember this scene? How she's crying.
Who's that again?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they open the door. Yeah. They open the door.
She finally.
That was so funny.
Yeah, she finds them. She's pounding on the door because she's coming in to vanquish them.
Right.
And then she breaking. They let her in.
They have to let her in.
And then she stands there and she starts crying.
Well, no, she started crying like if you like they're talking about should we let her in like she's annoying.
Let me in.
Yeah, and then it's funny because in the background you hear her like she's really mad and like I'm gonna kill you, and then it slowly devolves to and then by the time they've opened the door, she's already been crying.
That was
for a few
pretty
minutes.
funny though.
I thought it was really funny, and it goes along with what you were saying about on Earth. She's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
She can't break down doors, take names. Anyway.
Yeah, and then she's just like crying because like she expected there to be like this big challenge to take over and everything, and but that's still so stupid. Why? Like, I mean, I know she's a woman, but why does she have to cry? There, I mean, like
I think it's just such a huge
sense.
hit. Like, oh shit, I can't really do anything I want anymore. It's such a dramatic change for her, you know what I mean? Like, imagine if you could just blow up a building with the twitch of a finger, and then you can't even open a door if it's locked.
Yeah, she's just frustrated.
Yeah.
Instead of dealing with her environment and her predicament, she just cries. Like a woman.
Oh goodness.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
I'm just
goofing.
Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, okay, and in the same scene too, we also I can't believe the ruler of demons is dining on konjac and cucumbers. I don't even know what konjac is. But no, in this scene, episode 2, we do get to see Sital's motivations established.
Right. By the way, in English dub it was honey and cucumbers.
Oh,
so it's probably a Japanese honey.
Oh yeah.
Or a substitute they have.
Right.
Anyway.
Sorry, I was just reading the chat.
Oh.
Oh, I think she didn't really get a childhood, so I can understand her tears.
Oh, she's kind of like.
So you're telling me that your opinion on this topic. So you're thinking that because she was taken away. Yeah, remember she was taken away as a child because she didn't get a childhood. So she just crying.
Not really.
She just has fits of tears. That's stupid. No, but yeah. So in this scene, we get to establish Shadal's motivations and reasonings for doing things, and so he says, what does he say in this scene? He's gonna accumulate social status and wealth because she's like, oh, you're sitting here just eating honey and cucumbers, and it's like you're the devil. You're not. You're part-time at McRonald's, you fucker.
Yeah.
And then he's like, no, this is just the beginning of the plan. I will, I'll rise up and I'll become. Oh no, he says sometimes they let their employees go full time.
Oh yeah, that was so funny how seriously he took that. Like, if I really wanted to, I could go full time and have this place running.
And and that's his goals now. Now that he's instead of taking over the world of Enta Isla and surviving and thriving, now that he's in the real human world, his motivations have now changed to amassing wealth through the economy. And through working and stuff.
And they did research on how the world works, so he knows that status is important here.
Yeah, that's the way it rolls. So that was interesting. That was a good establishing anime.
Is that like paused?
Huh?
Oh, it's paused.
Yeah, no, I have the feed paused because my internet is sucking right now. We're only running at 1600 bit rate.
Oh shoot.
Kilobytes a second. So like, but I'm sure it's not too bad. Especially anyone who's watching on a phone out there, it's probably can't tell, but. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Ooh.
You know what? No, never mind. Might be spoiler material. Never mind.
Think I'm just living a peaceful part-time life. You're dead. Oh, this is where he establishes his wants.
Oh,
I intend to conquer Japan.
And then into Isla as well.
Sometimes I forget that I take a bunch of screenshots of one note point and sorry.
Well, that's fine. It helps put the thought together.
Yeah. So. Ooh. Wait, hold on. I can't read my handwriting. Give me a second. Oh, okay.
So he's still talking about now. She's just like she's giving up. She's being talked down to. No, so he asks like, why don't you just kill me or why don't we fight? He says something like that in the room. Yeah, so it's not here. I don't know if you won't be able to get it. Yeah, so this is where she establishes why. Because I remember me and James, we were even saying this at this point. We were like, why the fuck doesn't she just kill him? Like, she apparently has magic. He's got some magic. And even regardless of using magic, we were just like, why doesn't she just kill him?
With a knife or something.
But clearly, because she's a woman, she can't do it without magic.
Well, she said that she had like some magic stored and she could use it if she wanted to.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't have enough to get back home if she wasted it all on him.
Mm-hmm.
That was her excuse.
Yeah, and so that's what because somehow it came out. She was like, "Yeah, I have magic to kill you." He's like, "Why didn't you just kill me?" And she says, she needs that power to get home.
Yeah,
which is an important plot point for later. Because when she gets betrayed by the church, they say the same thing, that he can't use his magic because he won't be able to get home.
Right? Yeah, and the good and the devils seem to be the only ones who can restore power through fear.
That's true.
I don't think sorcery.
Maybe
I don't think they
maybe
can do
Amelia gets it through happiness.
Probably that kind of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if, oh goodness, but that's actually because she's an angel, polar opposite of a demon. Maybe, and maybe the world's so miserable. That's interesting. Well, we'll see.
And this is just the same point on this slide, is that like Sadal's like, no, we can't cut in line, or we can't do this, like we can't trick the lines because it's Oh,
I love that. Yeah, I love that.
And it's just the same thing. It's like we still don't know why he's so dedicated to the rules. I still don't even know.
It could be. Yeah, and even then, like, he could get his power back just by scaring some people, causing turmoil, and kill them all and have what he wants. So he could, he could potentially. Oh,
I didn't mean to get you distracted with the chipmunk.
he could actually potentially, just rule this world easily by just causing turmoil and keeping everyone in a state of fear. He could easily do that. I never thought of that.
So yeah, Sadal can get all the power in the world he wants. So it's a little tricky, but
again, go ahead.
We don't know the answers in the first 5 episodes.
It's probably
of
pretty
that.
misunderstood. Yeah.
There's some spoiler talk in the chats there. Crazies.
Wait, they're spoiling or we're spoiling?
They are.
Oh, you goofs. Oh. Just as long as you don't...
Ban everybody!
Oh, we don't want like 15 more Datways on our hands.
Oh, I know, right? Oh my god.
That fucker.
You went nuke on his ass.
No, but, yeah, just... I've seen it all, but you've only seen up to episodes 5. So keep in mind, this guy's only seen up to episode 5.
Yes, please. I'm the leader of FAC, okay?
Yeah.
Don't anger the leader of FAC. You? C? What the fuck?
It's an acronym. FAQ.
No.
FAC.
No, well...
You talk about the website, fac.com?
No, I'm talking about FAC, Fantasy's Anime Club.
Oh my! All this time, I thought you were talking about like FAC and like, cause she was like, oh.
She spelled it with a C though.
Well, I thought she misunderstood what you were saying.
Stupid?
I thought you were trying to say FAQ and she misunderstood that. And she was like, "What? No, that's not how it's spelled."
No.
Okay.
No. Dude, Chai or Chi? Is it Chi?
It's Chi.
Chi is so fucking annoying, dude. She's like another little Toru. But I mean, I think it's well placed. It's not too much. It's not too much.
Yeah, it's not. It's in smaller doses as opposed to being, the main focus. And even then, I would argue it's not as annoying as Fruits Basket Girl or Karen.
Yeah, she's so stupid,
just goofy.
so nosy.
Yeah. Oh, she is pretty annoying.
And then I think it's in this episode where I realized that she has a crush on Sadal.
Say it again.
That Chi has a crush on Sadal.
What about it?
It's in this episode.
Oh, it's in this episode that's revealed. Okay.
That I noticed. She calls her Chi-Ho. Well, Chi-Ho is both. You know, Chi.
Oh, okay.
My goodness, my butt. I just want a really good, satisfying burp right now.
I know.
That's all I want. If I was just drinking soda.
Man, I knew she had a crush the second they showed him at McDonald's because she's admiring how good a worker he is. And you know how animes are with that.
That's true.
Girls who would admire a man in anime, you know that is a telltale sign. Red flag, if you will. That they're into you.
All those red flags.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh.
Because Fantasy's anime club?
Chi-Ho.
Oh, she is fucking hoe.
That's funny.
Oh, jeez. Oh, dude, I might have a field day on this next slide.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I wasn't moving the slides when I was supposed to.
Here we
go.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Oh, that's just when she wants to stay the night.
Mm-hmm.
Why is she so sexual looking?
What?
That's why you said
What? Why do you think that's sexual looking? What?
You just said you might have a field day.
I will have a field day. David, you tell me your opinion of why you think this slide looks sexual.
I will, but first...
Let me hear it.
I will, but before I do, I could have sworn you said feel down.
Oh,
you're gonna feel yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. And then after you say that, which is what I thought you said, we turn to this, I'm like, oh. Makes sense. I mean, look, she's sweating, she's blushing, she looks all... It's like the hentai. You've watched plenty... Well, maybe...
we're going there, are we? Well, you are one to talk, David.
I've watched many, there we go.
I would watch a copious amount of that hentai.
I would know.
I need hentai in my life.
Wait, are you seriously like that?
To satisfy my rape tendencies.
Oh, yes. So, wait, you didn't get that, though, when you looked at this?
No. Maybe. My mind isn't in the gutter right now.
Mine's always in the gutter. I can't get it out. It's stuck.
It's fact, everybody.
Yeah, welcome to...
I don't know what else I expected. It's so embarrassing.
Oh, I hate Karen. Sucks.
Karen's okay. It's better than Fruits Basket. It's slightly below Bigata, though. Well, Bigata was pretty good.
Bigata was funny. No, it was a good comedy.
But yeah, okay. So what I gotta say about this scene? What's the other slide too? Okay, the scene after this too. Oh, the next episode I'm gonna do a field day on that too. All right, dude, here we go. Let me see if I can.
Field day.
Field day.
Okay.
Field day.
Okay,
We're gonna get juicy.
I'm just not gonna assume you're saying field down ever again. I'll keep that.
What does that even mean? I'm gonna have a field down.
Feel down. Feel yourself. You know, you feel yourself down.
You fucking gay? Oh, hentai's art. We got a bunch of hentai lovers up in here,
Can
man.
be, I guess.
We need to fucking move on, dude. Okay, so this was after they got shot at, right?
Yep.
Remember the special magic lasers or magic bullets?
I don't remember if it was regular bullets or laser bullets.
It was definitely magic though.
Okay.
But I think it was regular bullets because the police investigated it and they're like, oh, we found bullets, maybe bullet holes. I don't know. I know they investigated. I don't know what they concluded though. But yeah, and so they get shot at by this sniper, right? And they're like dodging and weaving and he jumps onto her, which is fucking hot, and then she jumps onto him, and I was like, oh my nut. It was hot.
Fun.
Lost my train of thought.
Notes.
The boobs.
Right. Wait, is that...
No, I'm actually kidding.
Okay.
No, well,
what?
Maybe I am. Maybe
How long
I'm
you want to spend on that topic?
No, and so that happens, and then in the next scene, he's like walking home, and then Emmy comes up behind him, or maybe it was immediately after. I can't fully remember, but she was crying, and then I remember me and James were like, what the fuck? What is she? Well, maybe she's not crying
after
yet, but she's like,
his room? She's crying?
No, we're not in his room yet. We're in the street.
Okay, she's crying there?
Yeah, she cries there too, I think.
I don't remember that, but...
Well, you should
Yeah, okay.
I'm talking.
Okay.
No, this is in the alleyway outside of his house, and she lost her wallet apparently. So I guess she couldn't take the train, and she couldn't take her way home, get her way home, which is understandable. And when I wrote these notes, I didn't realize that until later. But I'm still regardless. She could have just came up to him and just been like, "Yo, I lost my wallet. I need a place to sleep." But instead,
like
well, yeah, just be like, "Hey, I need, can you be so kind to,
right.
But instead, this bitch ass fucking, it comes up to him, is crying, and she's like, "Let me stay the night here, please."
Really bashful about it.
Yeah, and she's like crying, and she's like all sad, and she's getting her little baby lip going, her little quiver lip. Oh, please, just to manipulate his ass into letting her sleep. He should have said no.
You don't think that was genuine?
No, dude, she's fucking manipulating his ass, man. Fuck. Oh, my head is dizzy. Dude, these topics get me heated, man. No, I don't think she was genuine at all. Maybe what was genuine about it is that she feels that she's weak and she hates feeling vulnerable. And there's that.
Yeah, what I was thinking was, my two thoughts were either that, what you just said, or like maybe like, as we've theorized, she might have feelings, and she's like, oh, So, anyway.
Yeah, but I think like that's very interesting that we're gonna get deep here. That's interesting that a lot of women do. Fucking pouting their lip, doing the little baby eyes, getting sad looking to just manipulate you. Because I mean, how could you resist that as a man? Oh, dude, how can you do that, man? You just want to get them in your arm. You want to cuddle them and be like, "Oh, don't worry, baby, I'll take care of you. I'll give you all my money. You give you a place to stay. Oh my goodness."
Take him right in.
Just look as neotenous as possible to just appeal to the male fantasy.
Interesting. The Mocha fantasy.
Mocha in my boca.
Now, which episode was it where she has that huge fit and like is like, "Why are you being nice?" Is that this one? It's not this one, is it?
No, this is the end of the episode. It might be the next episode. I'm actually not entirely sure.
It's funny, real quick. Again, just the subtitles are well, not wrong, but in English dub, it's this sucks. This is the worst. But in the sub is, "Why am I doing this?" It's interesting.
Oh,
anyway.
Yeah, she's appealing to his, what did I say? His protective male nature, the male nature to protect women and children at all costs. You come at them with your quivering lip and your tears and everything, and most men will just give in and instinctively just do just about anything you want. And that's what she did right there. That's her superpower right now. But yeah, in this next shot right here, she's there and she's like, "Why am I doing this?" Or like, "This is so embarrassing," or whatever. Go ahead.
That gave me an interesting thought. What if like she never had to do that in Dente Isla because she had power?
Right.
Now she's learning
different
ways.
She's learning how to be a woman.
Tim's so bad.
Well, I have to say it, man. It's here. I can't hide my feelings any longer.
That's good. Be honest. That's all I had to say.
But yeah, so in this scene, it's sad that she has to rely on men because she's so used to being so powerful. And yes, Lee, she is stubborn and cute and Faruba. Oh, Fruits Basket. Oh, I read something else for some reason. Oh my goodness.
Wait, woman actually means Iron Man, iron. What?
Oh, you gotta read that. I already read that. It's stupid.
Oh.
You gotta read that in your head, man. I'm not gonna read that again.
Okay.
No, but yeah, so she's relying on men, which kind of sucks, and that's why she feels so like degraded and like, why am I doing this? And whatever she said in the English dubbed. But yeah, that sucks. This whole scene just sucks. It's terrible for her, terrible for Sadal, to be honest with you. You could have left her on the streets, let her get killed and whatever, and you don't have to worry about it. Oh, wait.
Oh no! I heard you guys getting so excited about that credits, man.
All I gotta I want to say what I gotta say about this. So all I gotta say is those credits, though.
That's actually in his notes.
That's it.
That's his notes.
That's my notes for the credits.
Keeps you there. Keeps from just skipping the next episode.
Oh yeah, dude, we watched the whole credits, man.
I know. I heard the whole song go by.
That's how you keep your interest right there.
Smart.
Well, once we got to her face, though, James was tired of the voices. He was tired of the music. He quit. He was like, next episode.
The music was a little, actually, yeah, it was a little annoying.
It was kind of annoying. Yeah, not gonna lie.
Alrighty.
All right, so this is when Emmy's in the shower. So we're gonna stay here for a minute.
For reasons.
So, okay, so this was interesting. She says I feel defiled, and I thought it was just an interesting note that that to a lot of, I don't know how to word this quite right. I want to say to a lot of women nowadays or in this culture, but of course this anime is a few years ago. But I think that the writers kind of knew, or the writers have a good idea of female nature, or at least kind of, I don't know, female culture. Although this is Japan, so it's different. So I don't know, but I just wanted to know. She's like, oh, I feel defiled. I don't know what she quite said in the English version.
I wish you had taken screenshots of that.
I know, right? Well, we wouldn't have seen the subtitles though.
But they're so different sometimes.
Well, I know, but there would be no subtitles if I did it in English. That's why I did it in Japanese, so we had at least subtitles on the slides. That's why I did it. So we'd have at least something.
Yeah, at least.
No, but I think it's interesting how, like, to her, just sleeping at a man's house, even against your will, because a predicament is against will, it equals rape.
Yeah.
It is equals rape. Like, they, like, you know, like...
Didn't have nowhere to stay. What happened? Oh, she lost her wallet. She couldn't get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you just had to stop talking while reading the comments.
Oh, sorry.
I tried to sneak in reading the comments while you talk, and then so I wasn't ready, man.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
hold on. Let me just catch up on these then, unless you got something to say.
Not really.
Like telling someone you hate their guts, and 5 minutes later you need their help. Awkward. As in shooting, blah, blah, blah. She'll sink away, and yesterday in rhyme, with these cop coming, dad ass, insert SpongeBob meme. Yeah.
I like the...
Oh, yeah, you like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
Oh, yeah, that you like it, don't you?
Yeah, so she... Oh, yeah. Oh...
Hey, our
she says,
tagline.
I feel violated, is how she said it in English.
Oh, same
I
thing.
even wrote it in my notes. I should have read ahead.
Okay.
I feel defiled. I feel violated.
Dude, our tagline. You know.
Oh, yeah. I would also feel the same way, because you know.
You know? That's our tagline. You know?
And, you know, I couldn't find it in the Japanese version, but I wrote in my notes that, like, every time Amelia is like upset with Sadal, she never comes back with like any good threats or arguments or like you know, good comebacks. It's always just like, you suck, you're stupid,
that is interesting,
you're an idiot. Like she never, and I mean she can't do much because she doesn't have any magic. So what is there to do? I mean, I guess you could try to fight him. I mean, he does look pretty skinny, so you know.
Yeah, he's a pretty small guy.
Maybe
compared to his demonic,
do something,
buff ass Satan form. But
yeah. But yeah, and I think a lot of times, like, I mean, who knows? Maybe the women I hang around are just special basket case. But a lot of women do that because they can't really very much do anything physical to you. You know, if you're, I mean, average, you know, bell curve, they can't really do.
Sure.
So what they do is they resort to words and they resort to controlling the social environment that they're in through, what's the word? Just through social interaction, you know.
Didn't she do that in one of these episodes? There was like a big crowd of people and she's like yelling at him.
Well, that's this one. She is yelling at him in here.
I didn't see people around.
Yeah, but I do think it is this shot that she is doing that. She also manipulates, or tries to manipulate Chayo when she's dating, or on a date with Sadao. But we'll get to that. But yeah, so all she can do is use her words to try to diminish his ego, try to take him down, try to shame him, or try to make him feel inferior so that she can take him out. And I think that, but I love it. I love it in this anime. The writing, it's so accurate.
Brilliant writing.
It's so,
yeah.
it's
like real
good.
people.
You know, it's not, I mean, you have your fantasy side of it, which it's fantasy, and I love fantasy, and fantasy's great, but then it also has this like real world
Deep,
life
yeah.
thing where the writers
Human
actually kind of
mind.
do understand a lot of what's going on. You know?
Human nature.
All I have a note for this is that Chayo looks like a chipmunk. Doesn't she? She looks like a fucking chipmunk. Alright, so now we're getting to that scene I was talking about. When they're on their date, obviously, Chayo and Sadal. It's not really a date, more like Sadal, he was getting information from her, wasn't he? Right?
Are you saying that was his intention?
Yeah, that was his intention, right?
No, I think he actually genuinely just was like... She seemed worried. Like, she calls him and is like, there was an earthquake or whatever. And he shows up and he's like, hey, you okay? Now, it could be manipulation, but I thought it was just, He actually did want to hear her out. I forget. There was another
just
motive,
to hear if
like,
she was safe. I could, because in this scene he's getting information from her about. Oh, that's what it is. Because she told him she heard voices, and it was
there we
it
go.
was Enta Isla people coming.
He
to
probably
save,
wouldn't have wanted that having anything to do with her. He
Yeah.
doesn't like her. She's annoying.
But he knows that she has to do with the magic quakes or whatever they're called.
Right. So okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right.
Oh, see, it is. Oh, it is Chi. Yeah, my bad. I keep saying Chio. Chio.
Oh, yeah.
Like gardening tool.
Sure.
Or something else. A woman of nefarious acts. Yeah, but Amelia, she is jealous of Chi, and you can tell that she that she also likes Sadal. Kind of like from an ownership. Not that she likes him, but she has this sense of ownership over Sadal. It's a mix between she feels that she has an ownership over him, like to kill him and to take him down, but I think that also manifests in an ownership of like, he's my man. Like, I own him. Like, it's my decision whether to date him, to fuck him, or to kill him. As most women do.
Yep. And I think Chio's, really young and immature. She doesn't really...
Yeah, she doesn't get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Amelia's jealous of him, and I think they established that very interesting, very kind of like between the lines.
That. Maybe she is really jealous. Well, she probably is. Oh yeah. I thought it was just like, and again I haven't watched this in a while, but I thought it was just like, oh, she's trying to hurt that little girl, but maybe it is just like, hey, that's mine. Not get the fuck away. And she did state. She brought up how gigantic Chi's breasts were, remember? Mm-hmm. And she kind of tried to hide. She even pulled out an excuse, like, well, smaller ones are better for fighting. Remember?
Yeah.
She's trying to hide that she's jealous. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I agree with you. But also in the next shot, too, I just wanted to add to that, too, that, like, Amelia, you notice how, I don't even know if you remember, because you watched these 5 a while ago, but she starts insulting, like, her outfit, like... good for nothing, like, well, she's insulting Sadal in this shot, but she starts like talking about her outfit, like, oh, she's wearing this and it looks like that, and
right, yeah.
Regardless, she was insulting Chi.
No, insulting.
She was insulting Chi. She was insulting both of them.
I thought I remembered it being Alciel was like, you think she is into my king? What are you talking about? And she's like, well, it's clear, you can tell. She's wearing clothing that is form-fitting and all that.
Oh, I kind of heard that as like she was shaming her, kind of being like look at you, dressed like such a slut. She's such a bitch. She's wearing that skirt and that form-fitting around her boobs, and she's manipulating him, and she's yada yada yada. And I saw it as kind of like an insult, like she's kind of like degrading her, kind of just being like, look at her, she's trying so hard and stuff like that. And I just want to point out. When women start getting into that insult, I mean, this is just my opinion, I guess, but it's generally because they're jealous of something, Right. It's like they're jealous of the attention that girl's getting, or they're jealous of something like that. But I thought that was interesting how Amelia is kind of doing that right now, and I thought that was fun to watch. Yee, all right, stop right there. Oh, wait, hold on. Looking at my notes. Chi is wearing manipulating clothing, though.
Wait, who's friends? We'll get to that.
Chi and Amelia were friends.
They become.
Hey man,
later,
they kind of are friends, but you know how the saying goes.
Oh, that's
women
right.
Women compliment each other but lie about it.
No, yeah.
And then men insult each other but they lie about
it. The saying goes, yeah. Well, you just said it. Men insult each other but don't mean it. Women compliment each other but don't mean it.
Rosie makes a good point that it's not insulting her, just observing what she looks like. But I still hold my point that she's observing how slutty she looks.
And again, yeah.
And the anime does make a point that it is kind of slutty. You got a little, it's holding her breast just right, boobs, and her boobs are kind of huge anyway. But
yeah, she was just playing.
She's wearing a seductive outfit.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, the fact that she noticed, she's trying to attract Sadao here.
But yeah, it is an observation that she is making about Chi liking Sadao.
Mm-hmm.
So I do agree with that. When Amelia well, like she was like, "Stop right there," and she, whoa,
Oh yeah, I've seen.
this man isn't what he seems.
That's kind of like a cliche anime, like they zoom in, like they just.
Yeah, no, because like in this scene, I
Yeah, look it up, Lily. That's a saying.
yeah,
as far as
no,
I
it
know.
is. Yeah,
I've
I've heard that for years.
Yeah.
For years. No, so what Amelia is doing in the scene is she's trying. It's like she's talking about this man isn't what he seems. She's a lot. Well, I mean, she is right about how Sadal is the devil. But from our point of view, since we're on the side of Sadal, we know that he's changing a new leaf. You know, he's trying to be a better person.
Yes.
Yeah, he wants wealth, status, money, and all that stuff, but he's not killing to get it. He's not conquering to get it.
And even
although
when
he
he
did
wa-
say he'd conquer, but through
Right.
those means.
And even when he was killing to get it, it was for his kind, his people. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, and so
he indeed does possess a heart.
yeah. So she's talking shit about Sadal. Now this is turning into a drama right here. She's talking shit about Sadal, trying to ruin what she's assuming is a forming of a relationship between Chi and Sadal. And I wrote in my notes basically that when you like say like you're dating a girl, or like with James, oh my goodness, with his girlfriend, and even my girlfriend too at the time. Oh my goodness, I've had some experience with this.
Oh.
When you're in a relationship with a girl and everything is like fine, but then all of a sudden the next day you hang out like, oh, she got a tone, or like
You
she
can
mad.
tell.
You
You can tell
know that
immediately.
there is another woman involved, not sexually. Wait, that'd be nice, but you know that there's another woman involved somewhere that was like that boy. She's like this, or he's done this, or I
Talking bad
suspect.
about
Yeah,
him.
talking shit about the dude. If a girl changes her tone with you, you know there's another girl involved. A dude. If it's a
Manipulating her
dude,
mind.
he's just gonna fuck her and
Poisoning
and
you
cheat
against me.
on you with her or whatever. But if it's a girl, you know that she's gonna be in there poisoning her mind. Like, don't date him. He's your dick.
Yeah,
he's
just-
dad. You know, whatever.
Just like Star Wars 3, you've poisoned her against me.
You have done that yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Amelia's just she's getting involved. She thinks she's helping, but she's doing a no.
Mm-hmm.
So when the earthquakes start coming in, oh, here we go.
Huh?
Lily says she's trying to protect her. Think about it, like Emmy really is an ex-girlfriend trying to protect her friend. Rosie says she is trying to help her not make a mistake to kiss him since she is the hero. She wants everyone to be happy, not miserable, something like that. I think we said that.
Yeah, so they think Amelia is just trying to protect Chi
Yeah.
from who she deems to be no good.
Yeah, and I mean,
Which could be the case. Well, I mean, she seems pretty convinced.
and a lot of the times, I mean, women in general do like those bad boys, unfortunately, and they want them for themselves.
Bad boys.
And so they will act like, I'm just protecting you. And then as soon as she breaks them up, oh, she gets you in the pants. Oh, it's too bad.
And you know it's funny because again, just the talking about just how great the voice acting is. Later, she like when they're under the rubble, she again is talking to Chi, is like, yeah, trust me, he's no good. And you can tell in the tone of her voice that she's convinced that's true. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it doesn't mean she's not into him. I'm just saying.
Right.
So
I heard it actually differently because if I remember, I mean, hey, this is probably coming from a biased ear right here, but I mean, when I heard it like she would say something, and then you could kind of tell that she was like not convinced herself because she was like, I need to lie right now, so she doesn't know that I like him. Like she needs to believe that I think he's a terrible person, which she does, but she's fighting with it right now. She's fighting with the attraction of it, is what it is. It's the same way that Sadal is having this contradiction of self, where he used to want to destroy and conquer and rule, but now he just wants to be a nice citizen that just has a job. It's the same thing with her. She's fighting her human instincts to fall in love with this Sadal guy versus kill him, which was her angel form back in, Enta Isla. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's what's going on. But that's what makes an anime so fun. I mean, you can interpret things. That's why I like media. You can interpret things however you want and
it's
get
great.
your own story out of it and stuff. And little conspiratorial theories and things of how the characters fit and everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can't really know what the writers had in mind unless you talk to them. So it's cool that you can do that with fiction.
Yeah, and then at this point the earthquake happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we see Sadao, Satan, come out of the shadows, and he's all buff, and he's like, "What? How are you so buff?" And it turns out we later learn that he's off the fear of everybody, and that's how
You know, it's funny. When I first watched this, I was so thrown off by the fact that he didn't look nothing like Sadao. I didn't even know it was the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was some demon who showed up, and then I rewatched and paid attention to the dialogue. Oh, that was Sadao. So off-putting. Like even when you see him in Ente Isla, he's wearing a big coat.
Right.
So it was so off-putting. Anyway.
So he has a change of heart in this part. This is where his human heart is kind of affecting his judgments and personality and everything, but he turns to the devil, but he's still like good in heart, and she's like, "Oh, you're the devil." And she's like, I think her hand even starts glowing, like she's like, "I'm gonna kill you right now."
Yeah.
And he's like, "You take care of Chi, and I'm gonna save everybody here."
Yeah, and that's like, what?
Oh, Rosie retracted her message. You get to read it before she did?
Shit, I missed it.
Come on, Rosie, put that back up.
We want to see.
Oh, I already saw. I read that. But yeah, so I think that's an interesting character turn. She's been did a no. She's supposed to kill Satan. That's true. She should have. It would have made her feel a lot better.
That's why they took her in.
Yeah, but yeah, I do like it's another hook ending where it's just like, wow, Sadao is now saving people in this world, and I just thought that was a good character development in this anime, and the character development is really fun, and it's easily explained by the fact that they're in human bodies, and the way their magic is manifested, it just makes them, or the lack thereof, has made them into human forms.
Mm-hmm.
And so I like that. So episode 2 or 3? Oh man, we're on 3 already. Fuck. Yeah, episode 3 was good as well. What do we got here? Oh, her backstory, episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
My notes is just with exclamation points. Amelia's dad fucked an angel.
Lucky man. Lucky man. Yeah, well, we don't get to see any angels in this so far. We haven't seen one.
The first 5 episodes, there are no angels unless you count Amelia.
She's a hybrid, though. You don't get to see a pure...
That's true.
Angel. That's interesting.
So, Amelia's dad got the fucking angel, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Way to go, Amelia's dad.
Yeah, man.
I wonder how that happened. I wonder if, I mean, don't spoil anything, but I mean, I wonder if there's a scene where we get to, well, I mean, not to see the fucking, but
sure.
That'd be nice too. But just to see like what his wife looked like.
That would be great. Yeah.
Or whatever. Maybe it's not his wife. Maybe they're just chance happening. I don't know.
Probably. Wasn't she killed?
I wouldn't know. Didn't mention in the first 5 episodes.
Didn't Lucifer kill her or whatever?
No, not that I know of the first 5 episodes.
Oh. That's what I mean. Like, I didn't know. I thought they had it mentioned that. Well, okay. All right.
But yeah, and I do like this opening. It establishes... Now we're getting into Amelia's past, and we're getting to establish her motivations. We've already established Sadao's motivations, but now we get to establish Amelia's, and it's really nice because we get to see that she had a great relationship with her father, which is a great thing. I mean, that if you have a great relationship with your father growing up as a little girl, you probably are going to end up well adjusted. However,
she got taken away from him.
She did get taken away, so that fucked her up too.
And we learn later the church is willing to like cut corners and do shady stuff to achieve their goals when he sides with Lucifer, for example.
Repeat that. I'm sorry. I was reading comments.
Oh, I was just saying, and we learn later that the church is willing to cut corners and do some shady stuff to achieve their goals. As seen when one of the high priests teams up with Lucifer to kill Amelia and Satan. Remember that?
Yes.
So she was not raised by very good people, it seems.
No, she was not. Who knows what happened in those churches?
Yeah.
Dude, those Catholics, man.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Catholics are terrible people.
They're evil.
Oh, man. And then Lily says, aren't all angels referred to as male in the Bible? And I guess this show
they
is kind of
actually are.
going. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's fictional.
Yeah, but it is basing its theology off of Judeo-Christianity.
It is. However, for one, you can't impregnate a man. Was he gonna poop the baby out? So there had to be something with, you know, the organs that produce a baby. Okay, and then secondly, so you don't have yaoi going on in this show, and then on top of that, not very. I'm surprised, Lily. I'm impressed. Not very many people are aware of that the Bible is strictly males when it comes to angels.
I don't even think I knew that.
It never once. They're always. I mean, it doesn't say it's a man. It just perceives them as masculine. You know. So.
I actually didn't know that myself.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? Poop it out? Oh, jeez. So let's see the talk between. Oh, this is the next
basically
slide.
just to finish in fiction, even if it's based off biblical lore or whatever the fuck. In fiction, you almost always see angels as female, just because they like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because angelic are always female.
They're usually female.
That's and in I was gonna say Catholicism too, but I don't even know about that.
I don't know about that. But isn't that interesting though? How polar opposite like fiction proceeds? Yeah. Anyway, there's a little bit of factoid of the day for you.
So yeah, we get to hear motivation.
Talk about Alien. They get face fucked and it comes out.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh no. Well, I guess
okay.
That's a female though. That's not the maybe there are yaoi hentais. That probably is.
Well, I'm talking about the Alien movie where the face hugger just plops an egg in his belly. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, that's true.
And that's not intercourse. It just puts an egg parasitically into him.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're biologically engineered creatures.
It's not. Yeah, it's not intercourse. It's parasiteness, parasiticalness.
Parasiticalness. I didn't hear that quite right. But anyway, back to the show.
Yeah, I think episode 4 was an episode that really focused on Emily. You know, we got to establish her backstory, and we got to establish with this talk here with this chick. What?
I hate to distract again, but
go ahead.
Interesting little point here. They like fetishing angels, and generally women are fetishized over men. Oh, Lily said that. Made that point.
Well, I know. I meant who fetishizes angels.
Oh, just
everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's cool, man. Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, later.
No, go ahead.
Yaoi it's a genre of hentai.
I know.
No, she's like, isn't that an anime?
What? Wait, yaoi is my Bible, and yaoi isn't that? Oh!
Don't look that up.
Oh my goodness!
No, that is a genre of man X man. Let's just say it that way. It's gay hentai.
Yeah. You know, when I was first getting into anime, when I went to the anime conventions out in like LA and stuff, and the group meetups, they would pass out yaoi, yaoi hentai, little mangas. Yeah, I don't think that was legal, but you know, bunch of 12-year-old, 13-year-olds out there fucking cosplaying as fucking Attack on Titan people passing out yaoi, Attack on Titan yaoi. I was gonna say something, but I totally forgot. I was gonna say something about. Oh yeah, when I was first learning about how or yaoi and yuri and which was the difference, I remembered that yaoi was the gay one because it was like when you shove it up, you're like yaoi.
I don't remember what I did to help myself remember, but that's funny.
Yaoi. So
Rose.
Oh well, go ahead, David. Take it away.
So Rosie, just for further reference, yaoi or yaoi is
not
gay.
Yahweh. That's Jesus.
Sorry. Yaoi is gay, and then Yuri is lesbians. So there you go. Continue, Tim.
Oh, I will. So, like I was saying, this whole episode is like focused on Amelia, you know, getting her backstory and helping us understand her character a little more, which is why episode 4 is probably one of my favorites so far of the 5 we just watched, because she is presented as the antagonist in this show, And it's nice to learn about your antagonist and kind of get to know, you know, what their motivations are. And we've already fleshed out Sadao, and it's time to flesh out her. So they did this perfect timing. And in the first 5 episodes, we get a fully fleshed out Sadao. Not fully, but we get to understand his motivations, and we get to understand the motivations of Emilia. In first 5 episodes in anime, that's not too common, you know, to learn of everything that fast. Now we just need to hear some backstories from Chi, why she's so fucking obsessed with Sadao. But anyway. I have notes in here of what's her friend's name in the slide right now, the brown-haired girl. What's her name? I thought I wrote the notes down of who she is. I do not have... Oh, no. What is her name? I do not have it in my notes. Oh, well, her friend with brown hair. So, in this scene, when she's in the bedroom with this girl, I don't know, I forget why she's in there. For whatever reason, but it was a really good conversation because a lot of times, a lot of storytellers, I think, make the mistake of having characters do like self-reflection and introspection, kind of like on their
by looking into themselves,
or by looking into themselves and by talking to themselves, or by shouting out a huge monologue and like I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't fit.
It's much more interesting this way when they communicate with someone else.
Yeah, it makes it feel so much more organic and real. Yeah. And also by the fact that her friend is like the only one talking. And Emilia, it's only every time she talks, it goes into her head and it's like, you know, angels and... What are we talking about? Angel and demons selves are arguing. Oh, yeah, and everybody, there's an angel and demon that's arguing. And then it makes her self-reflect, being like, oh, so Sadao has both angels and demons in him. Is that true?
Because, like, so metaphorically, her friend is saying angels and demons fighting it inside you, because she doesn't know about this whole thing yet.
Yeah, and also it's great because it hits her home, because in her world there are actually angels and demons.
So interesting!
And so who knows, maybe what's it called again? Enta Isla?
Enta Isla, yeah.
Enta Isla? What if Enta Isla only exists in our minds? That's where it is, man. It's in the interdimension of the human psyche.
Oh, and they're manifesting into reality. Whoa, that's so cool.
So yeah, so I appreciate that, and just having Emilia kind of help her and the audience understand where Sadao is coming from. And that why he's feeling these ways, and that he's having inner conflict about whether to be angelic or demonic in his actions and everything. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. At this point, is Emmy right here? Is she realizing that her friend is referring to angels and demons? Metaphorically,
yeah,
did she not get that?
No,
okay.
No, because what has happened was, Emilia saw pictures of her family, and she was like, "Oh, is that your family?" And then her friend was like, "Oh, my parents died in an earthquake, or my family died in an earthquake years ago." And then Emilia like asked certain questions. And she's like, "Oh, it's a lot of people are just so like they're so, what's the word? I don't know. They act cruel. They ask cruel questions." Like, they're like, oh, do you think you're in hell or in heaven or whatever? Oh. And she was like, it's nice of you, Emilia, that you were so nice to ask, like, nice questions. Like, you know, you weren't like, upfront with it. You know, you were very kind the way you're asking it. So it kind of starts this conversation about her talking about how everybody has a chance to be good and evil. You know, everyone has their angels and demons and stuff. And so I thought this scene was very well written. It opened up... It allowed us to understand the motivations of our characters, and I even jotted down on our notes that this scene also like helps us understand the philosophical shifts of Sadao and of Emilia. Rika, yes, let me put that in my notes.
Rika. She reeks of something. I don't know.
Fish.
Fish. You racist.
All right, so Rika, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So Rika, or what was I saying? So Emilia and Sadao, we kind of understand their philosophical shifts of Sadao now, instead of the philosophies of conquer and destroy and colonize or whatever, or take over the world, his philosophies are now like not respectful per se, but just to be kind and thoughtful and respectful, and to kind of earn your wealth and your status and everything. And her philosophies are changing. Her philosophies are kind of falling in line with like forgiveness. Like You know, maybe I don't have to be the black and white good and evil battle. You know, maybe I can forgive. Maybe it's not all black and white, and maybe there's a way that you can save people from their terrible past or whatever. You know. Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah, boy, man.
Good.
You want to add anything to that, stupid?
Nah. you said it all, man.
Ah, jeez. I don't know, where am I in my notes here? Oh, stairs next, I think. Oh,
shower.
Hold on now. Let's just enjoy the
minute.
shot real quick. Yeah, just noting more about her philosophical changes in her mind. Oh shit, how'd she get in the room again? What happened? She like went to his house and asked him stuff or something?
I think she came in like demanding something. Shit, man. Like she actually wanted to talk to him and find out why he was being good, but she had a facade, you know, an excuse for coming. Like she forgot something, left something there. I don't know.
So
It was fun.
so she falls down the stairs, and she's just getting fucked up. And we mentioned this back in like episode 1 or whatever, that yeah, she, like, without her magic, without the whole fantasy realm, she's just getting fucked up everywhere. Like, she can't win, she can't get anything done, and so she just resorts to like name calling and what's another word? Just trying to degrade her enemy instead of actually, you know, fighting him or trying to destroy him. Although she could use her magic, but she needs to make it back home. But I got a little thought here that it's interesting that it only is. I was talking to James about this too when we were watching it. It's only in fantasy worlds that women do appear to be strong and what's it called, like whoop badass and whoop your ass,
Whoop ass.
in the same way that only in fantasy can men be depicted as the ultimate evil in the world and destroy everything
Greatest
that
evil
is
ever
man
made.
and masculinity and whatnot. But yeah,
then-
I think this is such a funny allegory that it's like, and it's just so sad that it's like, it is an allegory for this, that like she's badass in the fantasy world, and I love me some badass women. Oh, you believe I do? Women kicking ass, whooping ass, taking names, being badass. But I mean, it's got to stay in this fantasy world. I mean, I don't want my wife, my girlfriend, what to be this badass. I mean, she can have a little pink M4, you know, a little pink AR-15. That's
Pink
fine.
M4.
But you know, no, men don't really want that. Men do not want their women to be badass. Maybe some white knights out there. Maybe some beta ass fucking nerdy men want their women like that, but real men that are gonna provide.
Real men.
Yeah, real men. Rosie, hashtag you up. Oh, she's talking to someone else up in here. Wanting to stay. Oh, well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty much.
No man's gotta do what man's gotta do.
You know, man, you gotta enjoy that little hentai art right there, you know?
This is as long as it lasts.
But yeah, so what's the next thing that happened up in here? But yeah, it's just funny how like Sadal, he's got this inner conflict now that he's a human. And we already talked about this kind of briefly, that in this form, he's kind of got like a change in philosophies, a change in conflict, where he now wants to save people and help people. And it's weird because it's not just, sorry, that was my foot hitting your thigh there. It's not that he wants to just be good and be wealthy and rise in social status. It's also the fact that he wants to save people now. So I think that was an interesting change. And in this scene where she starts to go nuts,
yeah, she gets really fucking angry, man.
I'm gonna catch up on these on this chat real quick. Bah, nothing interesting. So yeah, like she starts flipping out on Sadao when she's in this room with him, and she's like, "What?" She
zooms in on her eyes, and she looks.
Yeah,
so
the devil I know is
pissed.
cruel, and he kills humans, and he's easily as bugs and whatever. And she goes and flips out. Like, you'd think that she'd be happy for him, that he's like wants to save people and that he wants to be good or whatever, but she
wants
goes
him to
nuts. And the reason why she does is because she's in shock.
Or maybe it's like sort of a climax to now sort of thing. Like, she's been waiting all these years to finally kill him for revenge, and now she like doesn't want to because he's so nice. Like, no, be evil so I can just be justified in, you know, getting my revenge.
That is all. I'll take that as an answer. Yeah, it's an anticlimactic thing where she wanted to have the revenge, because also her revenge is not as sweet anymore. Because if she if she kills him now, she's killing a good force in the world. She's gonna kill someone who's actually gonna save more people.
And it's not as satisfying either.
Yeah.
Even if we're just looking at completely selfish reasons.
Yeah.
It's not satisfying.
This devil killed her whole family and took away everything she loves and kills people, but this whole time she's like, my revenge is gonna be to kill Satan himself. My revenge for my family is gonna be killing the single most greatest evil in the world, but now there's no evil to kill. So she feels anticlimactic, and I also do think it's shock too that she's like, this is the most evil force in the world that I know, and now look at him, he's like, he's good. He's a pacifist.
I'd be like the real devil.
Yeah. And so I think that she's in shock, which is why she's going so crazy. And it's like she's yelling at him, and he's just sitting there like wide-eyed like that.
Yeah.
Just being like, what the fuck?
His reaction was really...
You nuts.
Yeah, it was interesting. He was just so like, well, gee, I'm sorry.
So taken back, yeah. And he's just like, I'm sorry, well...
Yeah. It's like he didn't even know how people were suffering. He's just like, well, gee, sorry. Like, he doesn't even know how bad things were for for mankind. Maybe. But yeah.
I'm enjoying this chat that's going on right now.
Little conversation going
I don't think I have
here.
anything to add, but I'm reading the chats. Live chat.
I think it's interesting that his eyes are still red. Like, no real human like, no one's noticed that. He has red diamond eyes still.
Yeah.
No one's been like, what the fuck?
Maybe they think it's contacts.
They probably do.
You know, remember Michael's girlfriend? Michael, you know, John, Matt, and all them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not ready for that slide yet.
Good for you. You don't want no bitch, man. You want a man.
You don't want no bitch. Yeah, you want an alpha male.
Yeah, that's what you want.
You want him to fuck you up and pick you up. You want him to throw you around, girl.
Well.
You know. You want to be picked up. I just repeat the same thing I was going to say.
I just ran out.
I ran out of things to say, so I just repeat it.
Yeah, you don't want no bitch, man.
Oh, geez, I had this whole scene in my head. I was trying to describe it. Anyway.
Oh, you know what it is? It is true. People do get albinos. We do get albinos with red eyes. But I mean, they can't go outside, and their hair is like bleached white. So
that sucks. No, remember Michael's girlfriend? She had gray contact lenses.
The one with black hair.
Yeah, the crazy bitch.
I remember her being referred to as a crazy bitch, but I knew next to nothing about her. I saw her a couple
eyes were
times.
like silver. It was sketch.
Oh, interesting.
But I mean, it was contact lenses.
Right.
That was kind of cool. The landlady's involved.
Uh-oh.
That was all I had in my notes.
Oh. Yeah, doesn't she say something like she seems like aware?
I thought I will have great power. Well, I don't know. Yeah, she says something that makes her aware of the plot and everything. And so, yeah.
Man, I really wish... Because as I was listening to it in bed, in the other room, you guys were like, oh, but I wanted to say something, but I remember feeling like, no, I think she's saying something that means something different, but they take it as like a hint. It's kind of like a divine, intervention of like, she's just saying whatever, but no, I think Lucifer's like him disguised as her or something, like delivering a message. I'm not sure, but all I know is I don't remember her.
I felt like she was explaining an important plot.
And she was. And they're like, what? And I think it was like...
She's like omnipotent or something.
Like I said, though, I don't think she herself is. I think Lucifer was just using her, maybe, or something, manipulating through her. I don't remember, though.
Ah, well.
Yeah.
But at the end of episode 4, we find that Lucifer made it through the portal. And that was, added conflicts. I mean, obviously, this would turn into a romance anime if Lucifer didn't show up to cause havoc and to cause problems.
Yeah. And they didn't. Yeah, and they didn't. They knew they needed something to keep it from being a romance, but they didn't just.
It just hit me. I had an epiphany. In this slide alone, he says, "Today I will surpass the ruler of demons." Just like how Lucifer wanted to be greater than God.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's a cool little.
So
nice
yeah, he's true to his character. He wants to surpass the God of his realm.
His greater, his higher up.
That's
so
Was
interesting.
awesome.
And his name is Lucifer.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That was cool.
Wow.
Now, before we get on to episode 5, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had to take a piss real quick.
Oh shit!
That coffee went right through me. So you have to entertain all but 2 people watching.
Okay, I have a nice little conversation.
I'll be back. I'll be quick.
Okie dokie. Guys. So do you all like Lucifer? Does anyone here not like him? I can relate, lazy ass. All he does is... I can't remember if he does anything, like, after Satan whoops him. I don't remember him doing anything, what's the word? Diligent, I guess. He just sits on his laptop all the time. I don't remember. He does, though, like... I feel like he does something. I can't remember. It's been a long time. I feel like he does something behind the scenes to kind of give Satan power or something like that. I don't know. But I know we got a Lucifer fan in here. Anyone else? No one of you likes him. This Skrillex looking kid. Yeah, if you guys see Yaoi Yaoi of Never mind. I actually wasn't. I was just asking what they thought of Lucifer. And I was like, because everyone in the chat seems to adore him. I'm like, anyone here not like him? I'm not saying I don't.
Because he's like fucking little bad boy, pretty boy. That's why.
Exactly. You all do, okay.
I think he's stupid.
Lily's just speaking for everybody. Oh, okay, they did. Okay, cool. I'm not saying I don't. I'm just wondering if there was anyone who didn't.
All right,
you know how it is.
Oh man, I'm out of coffee. That sucks.
Oh,
Rosie agrees with me. He's a little prissy pussy boy.
Yeah, he's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy band, he could totally be in a boy band. He's even got the black wings, like the dark emo kind of black angel wings,
Yeah. Yep.
He is the embodiment of that kind of guy.
Oh. My slides are still. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is episode 5 now. We're officially into episode 5. So what happens here? So the church dude is now there with Lucifer, and then he's like, "I'm come through the portal to kill you because to dispose of you because you're a bitch."
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Whoa!"
Oh yeah. And then it's funny because here she's kind of enlightened on the whole gray morality of the not Ente Isla. Just the whole universe.
Yeah.
Not everyone is just perfect and righteous.
Yeah, now she realized that she's been
and she's been used. Yep.
And used. Women don't like to be used.
No, not at all.
But I do want to note, I liked how he was explaining he was monologuing on his plan and his idea to deliberate mass. What do y'all want to do is kill Satan, right? He didn't want to take over the world or anything.
Yeah, like I said, I think just to achieve their goals of regaining power and into Isla, they just need
But then I also don't get it, too, because then wouldn't the church want to kill Lucifer, too? Because he used Lucifer to get through the portal to kill Satan.
I'll bet you anything he's going to he was planning on backstabbing
Or they were probably planning to backstab each other, but they both wanted to get Satan out of the way.
That's very likely. Or, Lucy over here, maybe... Didn't they offer him a position of power?
Shoot, they might have.
He doesn't care about Satan's goals of getting a nice, comfy home for all demonkind. Clearly Lucy just wants power. So maybe,
yeah. And I liked how when he was deliberating his plan, we had Sadao come in here and tell him, what did he say? He was just he just breaks him. He skips enemies dialogue. I liked it because it broke the conventions of normal storytelling or like the cheesy cliche storytelling where the enemy.
Yeah, they're wow.
Yeah, and he has to like explain this whole thing.
If you had not done that.
But then Sadal's just like, oh, so you're gonna do this, this, and this, right? And he was like, what? How dare you interrupt me?
He's
blah,
like,
blah.
man, I've seen so many movies.
Yes, I watched so many B movies.
And then, but they didn't just leave it at that, because that would have probably been a little cliche to point out, oh, it's a B movie. But they even throw in Alciel like, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I could not let this slide. Am I to understand that you've been wasting our money on movies? That was just so funny.
That was good. But then it goes on to a battle, right? And I think Lucifer shoots Ashira. I can't remember that name for some reason.
Alciel.
Oh, his human name is Ashira.
Is it?
Ashira?
Oh, okay.
Ashira, something like that. So Alciel, yeah, he gets shot by Lucifer, and they're wondering like, how does he get this magic? Where did he get the magic from? I don't understand. And then we find out that it's through fear. Which we touched on earlier because we knew.
And of course, they don't do as boring, mandatory explanation. They're running, and Emmy's like, "What?" And Satan has done it before, so he knows. So he explains, see, this is how it works. So,
yeah.
Again, just nice writing, good writing.
Yeah, it was nice, and then that made all sense when we were thinking, like, how did he become a devil when the building was collapsing and stuff? And okay, well that makes perfect sense. Shiro. But his last name is Ashira. Though.
I knew it was SH something.
Yeah, it's Shiro Ashira.
Man, I hate to say this, but I have to pee too now.
Well, okay. I'll entertain the masses while you're gone. Do you mind if I keep going? You want me to just talk?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Wait, this is the last episode to them right now. Yeah, it is for us. Well, he's seen it all, but you know. So yeah, fear gets their magic going. So that's pretty cool. What's next here? Oh no, this was so gross. All right, so I wonder that I even okay. The humans fear the despair. Okay, so that talks about the fear of the body. Now this next scene, this was so fucking gross. So me and James, when we were watching this, we were like, oh shit, yeah, it's been 2 hours, huh? I can talk, boy. I like talking. But no, Amelia goes to catch Chi when she's falling. I don't understand why they had to put this in there. Her knees crack, and it's like, oh, it was so gross, so fucking gross. Like, and then she's fine too. Like, I mean, it hurt. But I guess she used her magic to heal her kneecaps, but. Oh man, but the breaking noise was so disgusting. We both like just screamed in disgust while watching that. That was fucking gross. Oh, you made it back just in time to see her knees crack. Remember that scene?
I heard your guys' reaction.
Yes.
You guys did not like that. You were like, ah! That perturbed me too, man. God.
Dude, Leah's fucking sick, bro.
What?
She says bones cracking makes her smile. That's disgusting.
You're a freako.
Nasty.
Yeah.
So this I thought was interesting. I've had girls do this a lot. That I've noticed that Amelia does not.
Fart.
No, that was a chair. I swear. You know, I'd admit it.
You would.
I'd be proud of that.
You would.
But no, I see a lot of women do this, and I think it's interesting that the media is reflecting culture in this way. That remember this part where Sadao, he's holding up the bridge, right? Because they collapse the bridge on them, and instead of having all the cars on it and the people underneath die and get destroyed, he's holding up the bridge, and he's like, "Do something," you know? He's like, he can't. It's like all his power is into that holding up the bridge, and he's like about to like collapse under the weight, under the pressure of everything. And look at Emily's stupid face.
That pissed me off. Like,
and she's like, "Oh, you stupid! I've never seen a devil so lame." Yeah. And I see a lot of girls do this too, where they're like, when they get a chance. When a man is under stress, whether it's physical or emotional or mental stress, they like to poke at him. They like to poke at. Oh, you're not mad enough. Oh, what? You You can't handle that?
Big man,
and
huh?
Instead of like dealing with the problem at hand, a lot of women do. Not all, as they like to say.
Right.
Not all women, but yeah, a lot of them do that, and that peeves me. I hate it when anybody does that, but
oh yeah,
you know,
you should be there for your compere.
So Amelia, oh look, it's like she's
talking. Yeah, the same.
Yeah,
you can animate. You can. Okay.
So, oh jeez. So that upset me with Amelia. That was sucky, but great writing, of course.
She refuses to help. What? Wait, what happened here?
I die before I lent the devil a hand. Yeah, so she's fucking with him.
Oh, right, he's forced.
She's still.
He's not actually physically holding. He's force pushing.
Yeah, he's force holding everything up. But yeah, and then she's still fucking with him. She's like, oh, I would die before helping a devil. It's like, you would die? You mean you're gonna let everyone on that bridge die? You're gonna let everyone underneath the bridge die
to get in,
and yourself just before you want to help the devil out? Like,
yeah.
And women are supposed to be collective too. Collective thinking. So the next piece, once she does help him, once she does help him, they get the bridge fixed or taking care of the bridge or whatever. And I loved Lucifer's face when the devil, like when Satan jumped up at him and got in his face. And he's just like, holy fuck. Like, this scene was great because it really kind of like, without words, non-verbally communicates to the audience.
I love non-verbal communication.
Of how threatening Satan is. But then they done fucked it up. Because he doesn't do anything cool.
What are you talking?
He just does this stupid little laser thing,
what
and then
you want?
I want him to punch Lucifer.
He did,
but I want to see it. And I want to see a fight. I want to see a fight scene. I want to see Lucifer. I want to see Satan just whoop Lucifer's ass, like just beat him into a pulp.
I will agree.
In a
it was
fight
a little. Scene. Yeah. I'll agree. Even when
in a futile fight scene.
Yeah. Even when I watched it the first time, I was like, man, you don't even get to see what he does. You assume that he punched him.
And also, it's me and James both agree, maybe you do too, that he should have killed Lucifer.
Should have killed him, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you haven't seen the rest, so...
That's true.
But, yeah, he's... Well, I mean, yeah, he's a backstabber. He's not good to have around. He should have killed him.
Just kill him. I mean, however, I guess you could say it's because of his human heart. He's changed.
That could be, but what I was going to say was he might not have enough power left. Like, because he had to save some power to put the city back together later. And then by that time, he was all gone, so...
Yeah, but that's just disappointing. Should have fucking killed him. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad writing or storytelling.
Sure.
I mean, that's how the story goes, but that's how I want it. As a fan, as a watcher, I'm just like, I'd rather see him dead. And then my last thing, I wrote that Lucifer got whooped so fast and you want to see a fight. Wait, hold on. Oh. So yeah, I suspect that the last half of this anime, because they mentioned that they lost all their magic and now they found out how to find more magic. The last half, and they've thwarted their enemies, unless more people come through the portal, the last half of this anime is going to be them just searching for more magic. I don't know what they'd use it for, to go back or to what, but a lot of it's going to be just looking for more magic, I think. I don't know. I don't have much to say. Because this was a good place to stop, though. Because they just beated the enemies.
Right.
But you were saying, little hint.
Yeah. Would you mind? I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to try not to spoil it. Okay. More goes on than just looking for magic. I'll just say that. So. That's all I'm going to say.
More that goes on than just looking for magic.
It's not just looking for magic the whole time.
I know. I honestly cannot guess because they didn't really drop any hints in this episode. I didn't catch anything. It just they defeated the people that were coming to kill them, so there has to be a new enemy now. There has to be something new that comes, you know?
Right.
So, but yeah, and then the plot just thickens because the church betrayed him. Maybe the church is going to come after them. I don't know. But I think everybody here but me, everyone in the chat and you have seen this whole anime except for I'm the odd one out. I haven't seen it. So, and all the animes that we watch on here are going to be me not having seen it. Preferably. Yep. Wait, the fight scenes aren't that great in this show? Yeah, they're too fast.
Well, hold on now.
They,
what are you talking about? At least the opening
it's not a
fight
fighting
scene.
kind of show.
I mean, maybe what you mean is they don't have a lot of it. Like,
they don't have a lot of it.
Yeah, which is
true.
fine.
Well, I mean, one every 5. Oh, that's like 2 or 3.
Barely
fight
any.
scenes in the
Yeah.
whole anime. Yeah.
So
right.
like at the opening, they're fighting Satan in his realm, and then he leaves. That was awesome. Got big ass explosions, lasers and shit. So that was cool. It just wasn't very long. So maybe that's what you mean. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's talking to her, by the way.
Huh?
But when I said that's what you mean, maybe.
Oh.
Talking to her.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed the first 5 episodes. I can't wait to watch the second half. It's just it is split in half though, because from a new person's perspective, there's like nobody else to fight against unless the church comes after them and finding their magic and stuff. So I think we're just pretty much gonna end our analysis there. I mean, the stream's not quite over yet. There's still a couple more things that we can do. But as far as the anime, yeah, overall thoughts of the last episodes or of the first 5 episodes of this. Oh, that's right. I use a ton of power rebuilding the neighborhood. Oh, and they put them in that spell bubble too. Oh, and then we get to see more about Chi. Oh, he says, remember that? He was like, I can erase your memories if you want. And she's like, no, fuck you, bitch.
Oh, right.
I don't want to erase my memories.
Right.
Yeah, so, I mean, overall, great first 5 episodes. I cannot wait to watch some more. We'll watch them through the week, and then when we come back next week, same time, hopefully I would like to do it on Saturday again, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And then we'll do the last 7-8 episodes of this and everything. And do you have anything else to say about the first 5 episodes?
Said it all?
Said it all. I mean,
Said
we've
it
been
all.
here for 2 hours. That's as long as my video game live streams.
Man.
That's ridiculous. But I honestly had more fun talking about this anime than I do playing video games.
Oh, yeah.
At least on a live stream.
Yeah.
Dude, I was trying to live stream Sonic today too, Sonic Adventure.
Yeah.
I was having a blast, but the emulator kept breaking on me. Like the game just like stuttered and broke.
Man.
I still have it archived on Mocha Fantasy 1.
Oh no.
And every 5 minutes I'm like, fuck! And it's like stuttering and just frozen. And it's just like, I just wanted to enjoy Sonic so bad.
Oh man.
I might come over to your house just to play the GameCube, just to play Sonic Adventure, man. I want to play it so bad.
Wait, would you be able to stream it though? Because it's not HDMI. It's.
No, I wouldn't stream it. I'd just play it.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, that would be cool.
Wallflower? We should watch Wallflower? What is that?
I don't know.
Let me copy it down.
Copy and paste.
Yeah, put this in our list because y'all are members at this point. Igsley, Rosie, and Lily. Y'all are members of the FAC. Of the Fantasies Anime Club. Wait, hold on. Where's my list? My list of anime. Oh no, I've misplaced it. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me find this here. I have a list. Oh, here we go. Alright. Yeah, so I have a list of animes, and everybody who is... Oh, I should make 2 lists, huh? I should make like a priority list. Hold on now. Or I should do... No, I'll just make a new one. Priorities. Priority anime.
Right.
Yeah, that way we won't get confused between the lists.
Oh, you don't get to see that.
The movie? It's a movie? Stream over, because this is funny. The stream's not over just yet. We got some time. We can stay as long as we all like, but, you know.
Well, I do have
Oh,
James in his
you
group
gotta
now.
still got... So James is hanging out with his friends and not with us? Oh! Oh! That bitch. Oh my
no.
god. That's messed up. He even agreed to do this today too, man. And I talked to him last night too, because we went to Del Taco together. And I was telling him like it's gonna be like at 5 or 6. And then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna see a movie at 2, but you know, I'll make it."
You guys worked it out?
Yeah, no, he knew last night that it was at 6 o'clock today, even though I pushed it to 7 even. And I was like, "Yeah, be ready at like 5, anywhere between 5 and 7. We're gonna start the live stream." And he was like, "Yeah, man, I just gotta see a movie at 2 tomorrow, but we'll be fine. You know, we'll be good." Oh, that dickwad. I even have his face in the thumbnail.
Oh, shit.
Fucking dickwad.
You have his face, but he's not here.
But yeah, so I have a list called Priority Anime, and every time someone, I mean, you can suggest...
If you're a fac.
If you're a fac.
Not if you're not.
Oh man, hold on. Give me a moment while I save this into my files real quick, because I can't talk and navigate at the same
James,
time.
let me see if I got text.
Priority anime.
So how this is gonna work is I have a priority anime list and I have a normal anime list. And anybody who suggests anime anywhere on the channel, I will put that on a list regardless. But I have a priority anime list, which means if you're a member of the Fantasy Anime Club, your suggestion will go on the priority anime list in order of suggestion of time that you suggested it. Earlier suggestions get to go first in, first out, or yeah, first in, first out. And to become a member, only 3 steps. All you got to do is you got to keep up with the anime. It means you got to watch it with us. Or I mean, if you've already watched it, you're cool. But yeah, just watch it with us or have watched. Keep up to date with us, and you have to watch weekly. So you have to see your name in the chat every week, and that includes part 3, which is you have to comment and you have to engage on a weekly basis with us.
All right, if you're not engaged, you haven't done.
Yeah, if I don't see your name in the chat the week that we record, your name gets taken off the member list.
You renew your membership every time you show up.
Weekly. So that and then later, you know, as the channel grows, we'll start moving into like if you want to get your animes watched, you have to donate like $1 a month. But that's way down the road.
Yeah,
that's like 6 months, a year later. We got to get enough subscribers for that. But for now, it's just show up, weekly engage, and comment, and your name will go onto a members list. And as long as you weekly engage, you will have first picks to anime and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say right now? I keep asking you.
No.
I was gonna open this up actually to Q&A. I don't know. You know, we got a couple people watching. So right now, you know, if you guys got any questions for us, go.
I guess I wouldn't mind answering a couple questions.
Yeah, because otherwise we're gonna bounce. You got to pick up Jay. Did he text you?
No.
Oh well,
no.
Fuck him. I'm actually hungry myself.
Yeah.
Dude, we should do like a McDonald's live stream in McDonald's like on our phone. We're live streaming. Well, you're just eating Big Mac, you know, talking to to the subscribers and everything. Rosie's homeschooled, doesn't have a life.
Yeah, homeschool is the best kind of life.
Yeah, I was homeschooled. I was homeschooled too.
Yeah, look at how we turned out.
Till 9th grade. Yeah, we turned out fine. Yeah. We turned out great.
Oh. Speaking of which, dude, I came up with an outro for our stream.
Oh, really? Let me hear it.
Well, guys, see you next time, and remember, fuck you.
Oh my god.
Fuck you.
I don't know if people will get that. That is good though. Fuck you. So basically, you're saying Fantasy's Anime Club U.
I guess. Pulling a little Nintendo, adding a U to the end of the.
Fuck you. What else was that? What other closing did we have? We used to just say peace out, dude.
That was our
and
thing.
Then remember, what's up, faggots?
Oh man,
we need to bring that back.
Yeah.
I hate public school too.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Yeah, because I was homeschooled up until 9th grade, and then 10th grade dumbed me down so hard. I mean, in 10th grade, I had a 4.0 GPA, man. I was getting like 110% on everything. When you're homeschooled, you are smirked. And then you had to go to the regular school. They dumb you down. The public school system sucked. I don't care. They usually say like homeschoolers are like, oh, only for the religious Christians or whatever. But nah, dude, everyone should be homeschooled. Fuck public school. You would be stupid in public school. But I don't see any questions coming in. If there's no questions, we're going to end the live stream because there's nothing else to talk about. We're just going to watch it.
Back off.
Back off? Oh, fuck.
That's brilliant.
Oh. Back off. Okay. So, not fack you, fack off.
Oh, man.
So the ending would be thanks for hanging out with us.
In fact,
there's a thing below the screen. You know what to do. Fack off.
That's awesome. She just earned herself FAC Premium.
The premium membership.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that's pretty much it. You got anything else to say?
Nothing.
Oh, you know what else too? I also I've improved our show a little better as well. This image is funny. No, but I got the closer in here too. On our live streams, we never used to have the boot doot music going at the end, but I got that now.
All right.
But yeah, so I guess we're officially gonna close this thing up. Come back next week, same time, Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, and we're going to talk about episodes 5 or 6 through 13 of Devil's a Part-Timer, and after that, maybe that Wallflower or whatever anime.
Maybe, yeah.
Wait. She has a question for us. What your favorite color in Pet? My favorite color is cyan, which you see in the image right now, the background, and my favorite pet is I guess a dog.
Yeah, I like black, but my favorite pet's scorpion. No, I'm kidding. I like
scorpion up his ass. What's his name? Usuri?
Yeah. No, I really like scorpions, but as just a companion, dogs are great, man. Fucking love dogs. Anyway.
Should we reveal our age? Did we do that yet? We never revealed our age.
Oh, we revealed our faces, but not our age.
I am a child of the 90s. Does that specify? I could be like anything within a decade.
Me too, yeah. We're kids of the 90s, boys.
Alright, how about this? The early 90s. That specifies it. I'm a child of the early 90s. So I like
mid-90s. I'm a mid-90s boy.
Yeah, so I like that. I like that Nickelodeon. You know, I'm all about that Nickelodeon. I'm all about that. All that. Oh my God, Keenan and Kel. Fuck, that was my childhood, man.
Yeah.
And then of course seeing on Nickelodeon where it's like, oh, new show. It's called SpongeBob.
Oh man.
You ever wanted to come to watch a SpongeBob Under the Sea? New episodes. You know, all that stuff.
That's great. That's good. Yeah, Lord of the Rings movie came out 2000s, so I was still pretty young. Anywho.
Oh, well, happy almost birthday. We don't want to know about none of that.
Yeah, we don't get too close
We
to
don't
you
give
guys.
a shit. we don't know each other like that.
All right. Well.
All right, man. My finger's inching on the
All right, let's do
close
it.
button. Man, you want to go, huh? I am hungry. You want to get something to eat after this? Or do you have to pick up James right now?
Kind of little.
Dude, fuck
hasty,
James, man. You're what? He's testy?
No. I'm feeling hasty.
Yeah, do you want to get something to eat after this? You don't want to hang out with me anymore, do you?
No, that's not it at all, man. We can take it back to my place.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
Only if I get to play some Sonic Adventure 2.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, now she's asked another question. You guys are killing David here. He wants to go.
Yeah.
He wants to fack off.
Just look at the.
When did we reveal our face? Last week.
Karen episode. There we go. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I think the chat stays open after the live stream closes. Y'all can feel free to talk amongst yourselves. And also, if you want to suggest animes, you can message us too. If you want, you can message through Instagram. You can go through Facebook. You can go through. Don't go through Twitter. Fuck Twitter. You can go through. You can Insta message me on YouTube as well if you want. That's fine too. Anywhere you can let me know the animes you want to watch. I'll put them on a list. And that's why I wanted to do this live stream podcast so that we could get through anime super quick, because the reactions we do, that's once a week. That's an episode a week. That's no way we're gonna get through this anime. So I want to just binge watch, do even one anime a week. But all right, fuck it. All right, what's the closing? There's a thing underneath this. Hold on, there's a whole thing to say. We gotta do it right. We gotta do it right. All right. All right, so there's a thing underneath the screen right there. There's a thing over there. If you want to see more, you know what to do. You can just fack off. Yeah, that was good. Peace out. All right.
I got texts.